Waiting on you, XT Nova. Huh? Okay. I'm waiting on you, XT Nova. Oh, thank you. You got PK up?
Hello?
Waiting on you guys. Waiting on you guys to come. So waiting on you guys. Should take that long. Alright. Waiting on you guys. Waiting on you guys. Waiting on you guys. Waiting on you guys. Oh. Waiting on you guys. 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 Text waiting on you, Text Slayer. Waiting on you guys. Share link. How you share this son of a bitch? Waiting on you guys to come on. So waiting on you guys. Waiting on you guys. Waiting on you guys. What up, Text? Text?
Hello?
What up, Text?
Hey,
What up, man?
nothing, normal.
Nothing. Oh wait, we got another. I invited another guest, XT Nova, another YouTube called XT Nova. Waiting on him. You want to get started now, or we wait? Or wait on him to join.
We can wait for him.
All
What's
right,
his name again?
Huh? XT Nova.
How do you spell it?
XT is XTNOVVA.
Oh, okay. I thought I
Yeah,
knew him. He's him.
yeah,
He's new
yeah,
to me.
yeah.
Uh,
What you been
hey,
up to,
can you
man?
hear? Oh, nothing. Can you hear me fine? I'm using my PlayStation mic.
I can hear you fine. I actually can hear you. I can hear you clear right now. Actually,
Oh, okay.
mine got you can hear me.
I can hear you. I could always hear you clear.
Okay. Yeah, because I know last time we did podcast, it was kind of like it was like real, like we kept hearing echo and stuff, and I was like, I have to fix this camera or something like going on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I decided to switch my avatar up today instead of me using my camera, just using my avatar. So today, switch it up today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should probably switch mine eventually.
Mm. Yeah, I had to switch my avatar up because that looked at not using my face for the avatar, it felt kind of pale, so I decided to switch it up today. So what you been playing anything lately?
What you mean?
Like playing what type of games you been playing lately?
Um. Well, lately, well, not lately, but ever since like maybe 2 years ago, I've become a big fan of the Assassin's Creed franchise, and I just got Black Flag. And
Um,
I might get Unity when I get a PS4 eventually.
mm,
So
mm. Unity's still broken though.
yeah, that's why I kind of don't want to get it.
How you feel about that though?
I mean, it's like I hate when games they're so hyped, but when they come out, like Arkham Knight, a lot of people were mad about the delay. But if Arkham Knight had came out when like it was originally going to, it might have been like Unity.
Broken. It would
Yeah.
be broken.
So I'm
Yeah, 'cause
glad
I know
they delayed.
that's one of our topics, but we're gonna still talk about Assassin's Creed, and that was when I talk about broken games. But I mean, because how I feel about it technically is like I agree with you wholeheartedly. Because I was mad because I had my PS4, I had my PS4 and layaway, and I was like, you know what? I had my PS4, and I think I don't know when they started doing layaway not in Walmart. I forgot what month it was, and it was like September something. I think it started in September, and I put it on layaway. And I remember when they announced it that they delayed the game to 2015. I was mad at first, but me thinking about Assassin's Creed Unity and a lot of these games still broken hearted, and I saw that a lot of these games. I see a lot of reviews, and I saw how bad broken Unity was. I was like, you know what, Tex, I agree with you, man. I'm kind of glad they pushed it back because personally, even though I feel like March is kind of like for me. I can't wait till March because I'm like for me. I want that game. That's the
Hey,
game I
I'm
really
cool with March because my birthday's in March.
yeah, I'm cool with it too. As long as the game come out fine, because I'm strictly honest with you, man. I don't play Origin. I don't play Origin. I don't play Arkham Origin no more because that game is still broken. That game is still broken, and I'm mad at the developers. They pussyfooting around it. They ain't trying to fix it. They ain't trying to patch it up. They don't even give a damn about that. They said, "Fuck that. I ain't paying you, motherfucker. I ain't paying. I ain't fixing the game." I said, "Nah, man." I said, "You don't want to do that? Fine. Then I'm not gonna play your game then." Because why? And thing about it was, before Arkham Origins came out, I was going to give me season pass, but after I saw how they screwed the game people over, people game glitching and shit like that, and then they said fuck you, they say fuck you. I don't give a flying fuck about what you think. So I'm just gonna just ignore you and just not fix the game. Period. I'm like, you know what? That's why I said after Rocksteady, I hope one what was it WB Montreal. I hope they never touch an Arkham game ever again because that pissed me the hell off, man. Because
Yeah.
I know you Assassin's Creed fan. I'm an Arkham fan, and Arkham Origins is the only game I don't want to fuck with because it's gonna piss me the hell off, man.
Hey, in my book, Arkham Origins never happened, man. It was so bad. Rocksteady said it was not canon, and that's how bad it was. They didn't even want to like make it canon. In my opinion, the only Arkham games out right now are Asylum and City, and then it's
Yeah,
gonna be finished with Night. It's gonna be a trilogy. No Arkham
yeah,
Origins in it.
yeah. I mean, cause how I felt about it was that shit pissed me the hell off. Like, and it just like the developers come out saying we ain't gonna fix the game because so and so. So you take our money, you expect us to buy a season pass, and then you just don't want to fix the game period because you're too damn lazy. And I'm like, same thing with the Assassin's Creed thing. Like, my problem with Assassin's Creed, I'm not. It's not to offend you or anything,
No,
but
no, no. You go ahead, say what you need to, because it made me
I
mad.
mean, my thing about Assassin's Creed is, and it's like Assassin's Creed is like Call of Duty. We're gonna talk about that shit too. You know, like I'm
It's
tired
becoming
of.
Call of Duty now.
And to me, I'm gonna say this. I know a lot of people want to say this because it's gonna be the realest shit ever. I said I am so sick and tired of games coming out every year, and then it's like I feel like the reason why Unity is broken. This is my theory on it because I got into argument with this fat boy on YouTube. He was like, "Well, the game is not broken. The game is not technically broken. I don't have no problems. I don't have when I'm playing the game. I didn't have no problems in it." I'm like, yeah, but the vast majority of people are complaining about it. Like Armin from on the comic book cast. He said he want to play Unity. He said, you know what? He gave up on the game because the game started glitching. He fell to the surface of the ground. I'm like, man, people got to understand. It's like, back in the day in Texas, I'm pretty sure you can agree with me. And when you come on here, I'm pretty you can agree with what I said. That the problem I have with gaming today versus gaming back in the day, man, we didn't have, we had PCs. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
during the regular PlayStation era, during the Xbox era, none of this stuff, like even on last gen, we had even on last gen on Xbox 360 and PS3, like we didn't have these type of problems for next gen. Like I don't have a next gen console. I'm getting one next year for Arkham Knight, of course. But my whole thing is, man, I'm tired of people making excuses for these developers talking about, well, they had 3 years fixed on the game. You mean tell me and I'm pretty sure it takes you agree with me right. It's like you had 3 years to fix on Assassin's Creed Unity. And you mean to tell me you still got these problems?
That's my
3 years?
problem, man. And because they always Ubisoft, they or whoever makes the games, they're like, we were making this game like when the other game was out, like before the other game was out. I'm like, that makes it worse. Like they were making Unity, they were coming up with the ideas of Unity when Assassin's Creed 3 came out. Then they made Black
Yeah,
Flag, so that just makes it even stupid. Because the first Assassin's Creed game I played was Assassin's Creed 3, and one of
yeah.
the biggest problems with that game, I loved it, but one of the biggest
Mm-hmm.
problems I hear people say about that game is it's glitchy. I've yet
Mm-hmm.
to find any glitches, but if the vast majority says it, and the vast majority of like
Yeah,
fans, they're not
yeah,
lying. So I mean,
yeah,
because they were working on the game when like 3 years before it came out, like you said, like they were working on it. Like I liked
yeah,
Assassin's Creed when it was fresh, like it came out like when
yeah,
Assassin's Creed
yeah,
1 came out, then 2 years later it was
yeah,
Assassin's Creed 2.
yeah,
And now it's just every year.
yeah.
It's like Call of Duty, and it's been. I used to like
Yeah.
that. I
I
hate
mean,
how
I mean,
glitchy Unity was,
yeah.
and they've got the guts to like announce another one coming out next year.
Oh man, see that's the problem. See, and I was like, when they was announcing it, I'm arguing with the fan. I'm like, yo, like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, I'm pretty sure you, me, you, Black Queen, everybody else in the guys from the comic crew, like, no, like none of us has an next gen console. I don't know if XT Nova had one, but I'm saying is like, we paying $400 to $500 because I mean on Xbox One is 350 now without the Connect. But I'm saying is people are paying their hard on money for these consoles. And I don't give a damn. If I'm paying $400 for a console, I want the game to work on day one. Look, I understand you're going to have glitches here and there. Sometimes you're playing the game, it's going to get freeze, you start it all up, okay, fine then. But when you start playing the game and the game is glitchy and you sink to the bottom of the thing and you got to start all over again, I'd be damned. I'd give people my hard on money and give these developers, like I said before, there is no excuse. This is like, what they always say, you know what kill me text?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what killed me, Tex? It's like I'm pretty sure you can agree with what I said. It's like people saying, look, the purpose was after last gen, which was PS3 and Xbox 360. They said verbatim, next gen is going to be the next step in the gaming. So you mean to tell me having having broken games, less exclusives, and people are paying $400 to $500 for a brand new console, and you mean to tell me right now games are being broken, games are not living up to the height they're supposed to be living up to? So you mean to tell me out of all this stuff, people pay their hard on money, and you know what I'm so sick and tired of, I'm pretty sure you agree with it, is that I'm tired of people, make excuses for the game developers. Look, and now on top of all that, you paying for on PS3 online was free. Now you playing for PS Plus, you playing for online, Xbox Live, you paying for Xbox Live, and you mean to tell me DRM policies, you paying season pass, all this other stuff that goes on. I have no problem with that. People paying you, charging you extra for DLC. I understand all that.
Hmm.
But people paying their hard on money, and you mean to tell me the game's not working on day one? Like you didn't test this out before the game came out, though?
yeah, yeah. I hear you. Oh, I
Yeah.
was while you like apparently while you were reading while you were talking, I was like I was
Uh,
listening. Like I agree with you, but I was reading. It was like apparently Batman v Superman has just like finished shooting. Like it's
uh,
done with like shooting and stuff. So I was just reading that. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I thought it'd be maybe a few months longer, but whatever. I'm good with it.
hmm. You concerned about that movie though, man?
No, no, it's good. But like as you were saying, man,
Yeah.
I I'm a fanboy of Assassin's. Like back in like a long time,
Yeah.
not a long time ago. I'm not that old. You're not that old, but
Yeah.
back like a while ago, being a fanboy used to be a good thing. You just like prefer one thing over another. Now being a fanboy, people just make being a fanboy a bad thing now. Like,
Yeah, I mean, I'm
yeah,
saying there's nothing wrong with being a fanboy. People gotta stop making excuses for some unacceptable process because you're paying. Gaming nowadays, it costs a lot of money to game nowadays, especially if you're a
yeah,
YouTuber. I don't have no gaming channel, but I'm saying is like I watch Chase Money videos all the time, and he was talking about gaming. Like, yo, people, you don't understand. Like, you gotta plus on side, you gotta download the camera because some people said some put their face on the videos of that. He was saying gaming nowadays is more expensive than it was nowadays, and people are paying for it. When you buy a next gen console, you hear the word next gen, you will think, oh man, like it's all 60 frames per second, 1080p. You think the gameplay is gonna be all great, and then you get a next gen console, you get Assassin's Creed Unity, only see her doing flying cat. You're dropping off, glitching in the game, and I was like, I'm with you. It's like, my problem with Assassin's Creed, I never got into the franchise. I was like, because it don't spark my interest. But I wanted to get Unity because just looking into it, I wanted to get Unity because I saw Rad Brad play it. I was like, this game looked fun, and I was like, and after seeing how other games play, I'm like, you know what, man, I'll wait till the game drops because I ain't paying no full $60 for no half broken ass game, man. That's just
oh, man.
unacceptable, man.
Like I want Unity, and I'm like the exact opposite of you. I'm a big fan of the Assassin's Creed because it. I guess I like the whole history
Yeah,
aspect because Assassin's Creed 3 he was in the
yeah,
American Revolution. Assassin's Creed
yeah,
2 he met Leonardo da Vinci. Assassin's
yeah,
Creed 4 Black Flag he met Blackbeard. And Assassin's
yeah,
Creed Unity I've seen the walkthroughs. He met that short dude Napoleon something
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
And that's why it sparked my interest. But it
Yeah.
doesn't matter how much you make me like a game. If it's broken,
It's broken.
you can be damn sure I'm not gonna get it.
Yeah, I
Like I
mean, cause that's
mean,
the thing about me is the fact that I'm not knocking nobody for buying the franchise. Like I'm not knocking nobody. Look, it's like I compare video games to movies. I have no problem with people saying, you know what, if you want to drag this franchise out, do it. But if you're gonna release a game every year, come up with fresh new ideas. And my other problem with Assassin's Creed is they got two Assassin's Creed out, Rogue and they got Unity. And my problem is instead of focusing on two games, how about you focus on Unity instead of Rogue? I understand you don't want to give up on last gen because last gen is still where the money is at. Because next year probably, I say 2015 is when next gen actually is going to take off because
yeah, just like
we
2 years.
enter in the first year. We enter in the first. This is the first actually for next gen. You know what I'm saying? So we
Yeah,
understand all that. What I'm saying is like what I'm trying to say is that you can't when you're working on two games at one time. I know one of the fanboys said, well they was working on two games and so on. So I'm like, that's the problem. You can't. Here's the thing, man. My father told me best. I'm pretty sure you heard the saying that you can't put all your best. You can't put all your eggs in one. You can't try you can't do two things at one time.
exactly.
That's my problem with Assassin's Creed. Like you working on Rogue and you working on Unity. All right, if Unity's supposed to be next gen, shouldn't you try to make sure that game work before you
Exactly.
start focusing
See,
on Rogue? Yeah,
of all the problems I have with Call of Duty, they can get away with that because they have different companies doing different games, like
yeah,
Treyarch and Infinity Ward. But Assassin's Creed is the exact same company, and they're splitting all their resources to two different games, and it's like they're both like not as good as they can be.
yeah. I mean, because how I feel about it, well, technically, if you really boil it all down to what it's supposed to be, it's like, yo, like, I agree with you. Like, people got to understand. It's like, yo, like as a consumer, I'm pretty sure you need to understand all this. As a consumer, you are you are the people that make these companies rich. If you don't buy the game, they make no money. So if y'all stop standing up for 1 second, stop accepting bullshit from these developers, and understand the fact that, and the guy was like, well, they had 3 years working on the game. That's still more unacceptable. You had 3 years working on this game, and you mean to tell me the game is broken in anything? Broken?
That's
That's a half-ass excuse for these developers. And I
that's
don't care what nobody say,
that's the
huh?
problem with that's the problem with like life in general because
Yeah,
the most hated Star Wars movie of all time is The Phantom Menace, right?
yeah,
And they were working on that movie for a pretty long time, and yet it's the worst Star Wars movie ever. The only good part about it was Darth Maul, whatever his name was, with the cool.
Dark Vader.
No, not the one with the like two lightsabers that like he combined them. Whatever his name was.
Mhm.
But like, if you work on something for 3 years, and I've seen people make better things in only 2 or 1 year, that's
Mhm.
not like there's no excuse. That
Yeah.
just means you're lazy.
Yeah, it's no excuse for it. I mean, 'cause you go back when we was kids. I remember when PlayStation first came out. There was no broken games. There was no such thing as DLC or season pass. Games back in the day worked, and it's like you may have one or two glitches in there, but I'm saying most of the time, gaming companies across
They
the board, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, they all games was on point, and not one game was broken.
because they
Not one game.
cherished us as like people. They
Yeah,
they, they cared about our fans because they knew if they messed up, we were gonna be
yeah.
gone.
Yeah, and the problem is, I say it's not like I don't blame the companies for doing it because if you put out a bad product and they gonna buy it anyway, I mean I would do the same thing. But I'm saying is like gamers nowadays they'll accept anything. Like they don't understand it. Like you paying your hard-earned money for a game. I don't care what it is. Like for me, like I'm a Arkham fan. I'm mad about Origin because I'm so mad about Origin because like I wanted to give Origin a chance because for me Origin was one of them games that I was so hyped for when I got it, and then you play Origin, right?
Yeah, yeah, I played Origins.
You play Origin, right?
Hmm.
When you had to get them and you had to get the Enigma data packs about the little file for the cop, whatever, so and so.
I kind of, yeah, I
Yeah,
remember. I mean,
yeah, and did you get stuck like when you was on the bridge when Firefly burnt the bridge down and you had to find the guy's data handler, and like I'm on that part right now. I was playing that part the other day, and I was like I'm still trying to fix it out, and I'm trying to figure out the guy's nowhere near on the bridge, and I'm getting mad about it because I'm like, yo, this is unacceptable. Like I mean, I haven't played it in a while, but I'm saying is like, this is minor things like that. Like you don't even care. Like you don't even care about the gamers enough. Like I love Batman. I'm a Batman and Spider-Man. They're the two guys I'm a fanboy of. Like I would defend Teeth and Nail. I would defend. Much as I may hate the Dark Knight Rises, as much I may hate it, it's not a bad movie. I just think that I
yeah, okay,
disagree
I
with him
like
taking.
exactly what you're saying. It's not a bad movie, but it's a bad Nolan Batman movie.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and that's how I feel about it. Like for me, I could be, I'm the type of fanboy where it's like I can appreciate criticism, I can accept criticism for what it is. Much like for me, because I know me and you may disagree, with Man of Steel.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
I have me watching Man of Steel now for what it is. I watch it for its flaws. Man of Steel is not a bad film. It just some stuff that stuff pissed me off.
I
But
will
I'm not gonna
accept
say
the fact that I think the action was cool. It was over the top.
yeah, it like they 1 hour battle. Like it felt like a damn DBZ fight instead of actually just a superhero movie where it was
Yeah,
like,
I like
yes, yeah,
that
him
part
and
where
Zod
Superman
going at it.
like
Yeah,
that part where Superman like he like was flying at Zod and they ran into like that plant or whatever. I was like, it's cool, but I'm pretty sure you just killed like a lot of people. I mean, that's a big
yeah.
explosion, and
Yeah, and that's how I truly feel about it because I was like, people gotta understand, man. It's like, my problem is the fact that I have no problem with Man of Steel for what it is because I see what they're trying to do now. Like I can fully accept Man of Steel for what it is. But I'm saying is like, being a fanboy is like, Marvel fanboy versus DC fanboy. It's like fanboyism just no matter what type of level it is. It's to me people it's nothing wrong with being objective. That's why I love the comic book cast. People give like the comic book cast a hard time for being objective, saying, "Well, they Marvel fanboys." No,
they're not.
huh?
Armin, he cares. Like I'll admit, I feel like sometimes they preach about Marvel and trash on DC. But when you look at their videos, especially Armin, you're like, he wants DC to like be as good as it can be.
Yeah, and that's how it's
Like,
supposed to be. Like, you can be a fanboy and still critique the product. Like Marvel, I agree sometimes. Like for me, I'm gonna be strictly honest. Hulk is not one of my favorite characters, but I'm not gonna trash the Hulk and say, well, that's a dumb character to have. No, everybody's entitled to their opinion, you know. But you
yeah,
know,
exactly.
yeah, I'm saying it's like everybody entitled to being a fanboy to a different level. But the problem with fans nowadays is being a fanboy. And you know, and before we start the show, I'm just saying I'm tired of fanboys defending all this stuff, saying, well, companies have a right to do this stuff. I'm like, yo, you gotta stop accepting bullshit. Subpar products. You paying your hard-earned money. I'll be damned. I pay a company. I pay $15 for a season pass, and it'd be some BS going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
tired of people. I'm tired of fanboys accepting anything for less because, well, you know or not, you're the consumer. You make the company rich. You make these people rich. If you don't buy the product, they make no money off it. They make no money off the product they put out. So I'm saying is I ain't saying, because there's people out there who complain about dumb stuff. But it's like, I was talking about, like, when people often ask me about when I was saying about being a fanboy, and they was asking me because I said, it was something I said, and I was like, Call of Duty, because me and my best friend of mine, we got into this conversation about Call of Duty. And I said, at the Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, I played it, and it's like, because
You like Advanced
he got a
Warfare?
PS4. Yeah, Advanced Warfare, I played it. And I was like, I mean, it's kind of cool and all, but I'm saying is like, this is what I'm talking about. When you release a game every year, you run out of product, you run ideas, and you just don't know what the
Yeah, a
hell
lot of people's
you're
problem
doing.
with Advanced Warfare. I haven't played it, but a lot of problems I hear is it feels less and less like Call of Duty. It feels like a new game,
Yeah,
which is a good thing and a bad thing. It's a good thing because, well, it's a fresh game, but it's a bad because it's not Call of Duty anymore.
yeah. I mean, because how I truly feel about it is like more like I have a problem with what they trying to do, how they trying to take it in the future. Because I mean, eventually it's gonna eventually run out of ideas, all that. But you ready to start the show, man?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
You ready to start the show? I'll wait till XC Nova. When XC Nova come in, I
Oh yeah.
introduce him when he get in. But, yeah, but I want to talk about this because I know you familiar with Star Trek, right?
Of
Star
course.
Wars, right?
I mean, wait, Star
Yeah,
Wars?
yeah, Star Wars.
Yeah,
Star
so
Wars, right?
if you haven't seen Star Wars, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, what you think about that Stormtrooper controversy about the bodega cat? What's the black dude name from Attack the Block?
I don't know. I'm.
Oh,
See, like, to me, when I saw that, I thought, I don't. Is he even a stormtrooper? He could just be dressing up as one.
yeah, that's my thing. Like, cause I'm not familiar. I never seen the Star Wars movies, so I don't know. I'm lost on this topic here, but
Okay.
I'm saying is like,
See,
you
the
know,
stormtroopers are all like white clones. It's pretty much they're all clones of a white dude. That's all they are.
yeah. So I mean, what you think about the whole controversy? Why do you think people reacted the way they reacted, though, man?
Okay, it's like I'm a compare this to the same thing people have said about Deadshot and Will Smith. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter that much. Like, okay, even if he is a stormtrooper,
yeah,
does the stormtrooper being white mean that much? Does it really?
yeah,
Is it
yeah,
like Captain America? Captain America has to like Captain America being white is a part of his character.
yeah,
The Falcon being black is a part of his character.
yeah,
But a stormtrooper being white or black, they could be Mexican. Stormtroopers, like some troopers are aliens. It doesn't matter.
yeah.
Like if you're making a deal out of it, you're just being racist for no reason. Not even racist. You're just making a big deal out of something that's not even important.
Well, my thing is, for me, I'm not familiar with Star Wars. I'm just going to just go off
Yeah.
my opinion, how I feel about it. It's like, one thing I said this, I'm so sick and tired of people, is like, it's 2014, people. 2015 about to come up real soon. That race shit about, Will Smith getting casted for Deadshot, we'll talk about that on another podcast. But, Will Smith getting casted for Deadshot, Miles Morales getting credited as Ultimate Spider-Man, and all this
Yes.
other stuff, and fans reacting. Idris Elba getting cast as Hindu. What's the dude name from Thor? Well,
Heimdall, Heimdall.
yeah, Heimdall. And I was like, oh man,
I
Idris
read the
Elba.
stupidest comment about that like 4 years ago. He's supposed to be white. It doesn't matter. He doesn't even do anything in the movie, really.
I mean, and my thing is, my thing is, man, it's like I often say it, many times, like, I'm compared to the Ferguson thing, man. It's like a lot of people, you overreact to this stuff because, like, I'm compared to, black actors getting cast in certain
Yeah.
roles as the Ferguson thing. You know, I want to talk about that in the podcast, but
But
you know,
before you
like,
continue, a side note about Eldris. Before you continue, a side note about Eldris Elba. There was a he stated in like an interview that he would want to go. He would want to switch to DC for Marvel because he doesn't feel like he's getting the chance to do his best as a minor character. So he did state that he would like to be part of the DC universe, maybe John Stewart.
yeah.
So yeah, the one to
Yeah,
put that in
I
there.
mean, cause how I feel about it is like, you know, people gotta understand, man. It's like when you act like people get mad about Ben Affleck and casting as Batman. This is beyond stupid. Look, despite my doubts, Batman vs Superman, I actually like Ben Affleck getting cast for Batman. I think he's gonna be the definitive Batman. Do things to be better than Michael Keaton, no, cause he's the original Batman. I mean, Adam West is, but as far as the movies wise, Michael Keaton's still my best Batman. But I think it's like I say it all the time, man. You know, I'm tired of fans getting overreacted talking about Ben Affleck can't be Batman. You know, Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man can't be black. So it's like, so fucking what? It's a different character. I can see if they said, you know what, they killed off. I can see if they killed off Peter Parker and they said, you know what, they just threw him in the Spider-Man costume like he was just a minor character. But Miles Morales is the original character. And what's wrong with black actors playing some type of roles anyway? Don't you want the more diversity in your roles
Yeah,
anyway?
like I saw a video. Her name is Grace. I
Uh
think you might
huh.
have seen a video. I love her as a reviewer. But
Uh huh.
my biggest problem with it, because she was reporting on the video about the Suicide Squad casting, and she was like, she had a problem with Will Smith being cast as Deadshot, and she was like, I feel like Deadshot should be. She didn't say this. She said
Yeah.
Deadshot should be a white, not white. She didn't say this, but that's pretty much what she tried to say. He should be what he is in the comics. But then a lot of people in the comments, including me, we were like, Deadshot isn't. He's become a popular character, but he's not that important of a character for his race to matter.
He's not like a Batman.
Yeah, he's
He's
not
not a
Bat.
Batman.
He's
So
not Batman. He's not
yeah,
Superman. His race does not matter at all.
yeah,
And plus, he
yeah,
already has a black
yeah,
daughter. So I'm like,
yeah, yeah. Because how I feel about it, you know, my whole thing with people is the fact that I'm tired of people overreacting when people get cast for certain roles. Like for me, it's like I was talking about Donald Glover when Donald Glover was I forgot years back. I was reading an article about when they was before the main Spider-Man movie got announced, the first movie, and they was talking about going the Ultimate Spider-Man route and Donald Glover, and he said a lot of fans gave him shit, gave him all kinds of backlash and treated him like dirt because they feel like they say Spider-Man can be black. I'm like, there's different type of Spider-Mans out there. You got Spider-Woman, you
I'm
got
happy that movie didn't
Spider.
get made because
Huh?
I don't want. I'm happy that movie you just talking about didn't get made because Donald
Yeah,
Glover does not deserve to be in the middle of all that. He's a
yeah.
good actor. He doesn't deserve to be any of that.
Yeah. I mean, and that's how I felt about it. I mean, my thing is, people got to understand, man. I'm not an actor, but I feel soft for those actors who get cast for certain roles, and then people just reacted like for me, like people may give the major Spider-Man franchise, people give the major Spider-Man franchise, all kinds of crap and load.
It was
Like
decent. It was decent. It's not that bad.
like what's the girl name, dude? What's the girl name? From she played on
Gwen
the
Stacy?
the Virgin. I'm like, I don't forget what it was.
Wait,
The
who?
Virgin. Shailene Woodley, right?
Yeah, who did she play?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not really familiar.
she was gonna play Mary Jane in Amazing Spider-Man 2. They
Oh
took her
yeah.
out maybe because she didn't fit what the movie was. But a lot of dumbass fans got mad talking about, man, she Mary Jane. I'm like, it's not like she's a minor character. It's not like she's gonna play a big emphasis on the movie. And to
Yeah.
me, I'm like, maybe Mary Jane would have made the movie more interesting. Now that Gwen Stacy's dead, I don't know if they'll continue to make Spider-Man franchise. I'm
I
just saying,
always prefer Gwen Stacy because one of my
yeah,
biggest problems with the original Spider-Man trilogy was Mary Jane got on my nerves.
yeah.
She
I
just felt
mean,
like a useless
and
character.
that's how I truly feel about it. I'm saying I'm tired of people, giving these actors. And if I was like Ben Affleck, I tell these fans fuck off. Like, like you ain't gonna change nothing. You're not in the studio. You're
Yeah.
not making a decision. Ben
Yeah,
Affleck,
yeah, and you're still gonna see the movie. I mean, I
yeah,
don't care what you say.
yeah, you still gonna see it. Like even if the movie's terrible, you still gonna see it. Why? Because Batman vs Superman is the first time ever and Wonder Woman on screen. You gonna see that. Much as it may have my doubts, I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna see it when it opens. I'm gonna see it. Who knows? Yeah,
If
you
I
know what
was
I'm
Ben
saying?
Affleck, I would go on Twitter and be like, you know what? I'm the goddamn Batman. What you
Yeah,
gonna do about it? Like I can't, you can't get mad because I'm not gonna change it.
yeah. I mean, you can't truly change that. I mean, because how people gotta understand this, man, is that no matter how much you mad and react towards it, like when I see the fans petition, they was like fans had petitioning to get to get Warner Brothers to recast the
The
Batman.
first time I
They
saw that, it
cast
made
it.
me laugh. I'm not gonna lie to you. The first time I saw that, it made me laugh. I couldn't stop.
I'm like, yo, like you ain't gonna change it. And it's not like I said before. Daredevil was a terrible movie, man.
But
Daredevil
it
was a
wasn't Ben
beyond.
Affleck's fault, and even if it was his
Yeah,
fault, it's been like
yeah,
10 years, so get
yeah.
over it.
Yeah. I'm saying, yeah, get over it. I'm like, it's not like he's a good actor. I loved him in the town. I think Argo was an overrated movie. I'm not a fan of
It's
Argo.
overrated, but he was good in it. Like
Yeah, he was good in it though. Like I'm saying, it's like and to me, he looked just like Batman. He got the build, he got the
yes,
height,
he
and to
looks
me,
like
yeah,
I feel
yeah,
like Ben Affleck's gonna be the best Batman because
yeah,
okay, he's gonna the reason I think he's gonna be better than Kristen Bell is because Kristen Bell's Batman was meant to be more grounded. This Batman is gonna be like the comic book Batman.
yeah. And that's how I feel about him. I'm like, yo, he's gonna be the Batman in the comics that we all know and love. Because despite how people phrase that Nolan trilogy is, oh my God, they changed Batman. Yeah, far of our psychology is the psychic. Well, not how you call it, how to call it. But far as the psychological aspects of Batman, he did that right. But far as the comic book feel of him taking 8 years off, Batman never does that. Even when Justin Todd died, he was still a little kind of batshit crazy.
Yeah,
But and then Tim Drake comes along. Tim Drake comes along, becomes his new Robin. He starts to become that Batman again, and all this stuff happens. What
yeah.
I'm saying is like, like Ben Affleck is gonna be the definitive Batman. And to me, it's the fact that I'm gonna go mark my words when I say this movie come out in 2016. If he does a terrible job, I'm not gonna trash it and say, well, it was his fault. Now, but I am gonna say this though: if Ben Affleck does a terrible job as Batman,
If
where
Ben
do you go from there?
if Ben Affleck does a terrible job at Batman, I'm gonna say in my heart that's like he did that on purpose because like I hate when this
Yeah,
rarely happens, but when an actor is doing good for like 5 years and then he messes up on his biggest project yet, I don't know what to say.
yeah. I'm just saying. I don't think. I don't wish nothing bad happen because I think he's gonna be a definitive Batman. I'm saying is people gotta understand, man. It's like for me, far as the whole Stormtrooper controversy thing and the whole these actors cast whether you casted, I had no problem with it. I don't care personally because I think that for me, how I feel about it is the fact that they're actors. They obviously see the
Hello,
consequences.
folks.
Huh? What a Black Wing?
Hey, fellas.
What's
Hey,
happening, man?
hold on,
Nothing
where's
much.
my? There we go.
You doing in the middle of the conversation, man. You doing in the middle of the conversation.
My apologies.
That Black Rage. Join it.
Oh, so how the SAT thing go, man?
It's going pretty well. Well, technically ACT. I'm taking my first ACT Saturday, so wish me
Oh,
guys luck on that.
look on that, man. I
I
like your avatar though, man.
like it too.
Oh, my bat symbol?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's funny? I was reading an article where DC actually sued the states
Yes.
for the
I
bat.
read
Yeah,
that
you said
article.
yeah, and
They read
I looked at
an
it.
article about it. They
Yeah.
sued some company or soccer team for their symbol looking like Batman Beyond.
Yeah, I was like, actually, the first time I saw, it, I thought it was stupid, but then I looked at the symbol. I was like, that's
Wow.
Batman Beyond with like shorter ears. I was like, I got on DC side.
Like,
I
there
did.
goes to show you, do not make your stuff look like DC property.
I
They will
promise you.
kill you for it.
Exactly.
They really sued?
Yes.
I mean, I would sue too. I mean, I wouldn't
But you
sue.
know what, man? I'm gonna
But
say this, man. I really want to say this, man. I love DC to death, man, but I think they going a little too far with that, man. For real though,
no,
man.
but like
They taking it too
it
far,
looks
man.
just like the bat symbol, except like without the colors and shorter ears.
I mean, cause think about the bat. People been using the bat. People didn't use the word bat around before Batman even came around. So
Exactly.
I
You're
mean,
right.
if that was that team, if that was that team logo before Batman even came around, so should it even really be a matter though?
Yeah,
I
I mean
think
that was their
yeah.
logo for a while, but like don't I mean it's like it's different. If they had really the Superman symbol but in different colors, then I'd understand. But the bat symbol, I mean, I'm kind of on DC side, but then I'm kind of like, you guys just felt like suing them because you can, didn't you?
I mean, because how I feel about it is like, for me, for me, here's the thing, man. I want to say this because I want to say this to comic book companies, Marvel, DC, just any company. Look, people, before comics was around, people was using these names before. People was using these symbols before all this stuff. Like, you gotta understand, just because you own the name Batman, well, Bob can't. Well, DC does, but I think here's the thing about me. I say this about copyrights. I want to say this before we go to the next topic, man. Comic book company. This is a PSA to you out there. I'm tired of comic book companies putting the hammer down. It's like it goes out. What's the dude's name? Remember when Shazam first came out
Yeah,
back in the day?
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And then
And
Marvel got
Superman,
upset.
and he got compared to Superman, and they put the hammer down,
But
and
this
he
is a
said, "We
DC
gotta stop."
and Marvel thing. DC and Marvel have both made a big controversy over the character of Captain Marvel. First, as
Yeah,
Chris said, DC said he's too similar to Superman, so DC took Captain Marvel. But then
yeah,
Marvel started to crap like his name has Marvel in it, and he's similar to our character just because of the name. So they changed
yeah.
his name to Shazam.
Yeah, these copyright laws gotta change, man.
I
It's
feel
getting
yeah,
beyond
man.
ridiculous now, man. It's just beyond stupid. Just because you own the name Batman doesn't don't give you the right to start suing people just because you feel like it, man. You gotta have a little, you have a valid case towards it, then we can talk here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
But
the next topic is did you hear the news about Doomsday joining Batman vs Superman?
wait, was
Yes,
that
I did.
confirmed? If it's confirmed, I'm
It's,
kind of sad. It's
it's
confirmed?
even on. It's on Twitter. It's on Twitter.
No, wait, but who posted it?
Um, was it
Was it Warner Brothers or like
no, it
DC?
wasn't Warner Brothers. It was someone on Twitter. It
Was it
was
someone important?
I think it's Kotaku. That's
Okay,
or
well, Kotaku's been wrong before. I don't trust them.
Well, if it's true, what you guys think about it though?
I don't want Doomsday in this movie.
they put
I don't want like I'm the main person defending this movie because it has people are saying it has too many characters.
That's what
Like
I was about
what?
to say.
Like, and then they gonna put Doomsday in it. Okay. If they put Doomsday in it, I'm gonna see this movie, even if they cast Shaq as Darkseid.
Oh
But
no! Oh no! Oh no!
I,
No!
I don't
No!
want Doomsday in this movie. I don't want
Shaq
Joker in this movie.
failed.
How do you guys feel about it though? Like, you think stupid or just it's a great idea?
All right, I'm
Okay,
gonna.
I'm gonna put the S in Superman. It's stupid. I'm so sorry. I can't do it.
I understand, man. I mean, here's the thing. Armin posted about when Armin was talking about it. I don't see he didn't say it
I
was
should have watched that video. I thought it was a rumor.
yeah. When Armin said that they said Doomsday was gonna be in the movie, I was like,
God.
what the hell?
Yeah, y'all just messed up my world. I
Man,
can't.
because I was like, for me, I said, look, Warner Brothers learn from Sony, man. Too many villains can ruin the movie, man. Don't do it, man. Don't do it, man. I'm with you, Tex, man. If this is true, I'm like, what
The
about
only
man?
way I'd like Doomsday or Joker in the movie is a cameo. Like if Doomsday's in the movie, just say like Lex Luthor is like making his own creation based off Zod's body, and we won't see it till like Superman, Man of Steel 3. And if we see Joker, we just see Lex Luthor going to Arkham Asylum and talking to like somebody with green hair and just
That would be
smiling
good.
in the light. Yeah, I don't want them in the actual movie.
But
I mean, if he's in the action movie, do you think it's gonna be bad though? Because you already got too many characters.
It's over. Okay, now I can say along with everyone else that it's overcrowded.
right, but I would say this. Even though Doomsday is the most powerful character and the only character to actually kill Superman, so we already got that down. The way I think it is, maybe they might take some elements and design from. Remember that episode of Smallville where
No!
Doomsday is his true form?
It's true form. What do you mean? You mean that stupid Hulk crap when he was a human and then he got mad, he turned to Doomsday?
Oh yeah, yes, that's what I'm talking about. If they probably use elements from that because I think that would probably work.
I smell Marvel fanboys right already. I smell them. They're coming to talk about the movie. Okay, don't get me wrong. I love Doomsday. Like he's not really an interesting character because all he does is kill people, but he's interesting because he killed Superman.
Yeah.
I like Doomsday. I just
Well,
don't.
my thing. Well,
This is the second movie of the whole universe. You might as well just introduce freaking God.
Well, my thing is, my take on the whole thing. When I heard it, and I said I don't know if it's true or not. I'm not. I'm saying this is a rumor, but I'm just going off it if it's true or not. You know what, man? I'm gonna really say this. Look, I'm cool with Batman in it. I'm cool with Wonder Woman. I'm cool with Aquaman in the cameo. I'm cool with Cyborg. I'm cool with all that. I understand such Justice League up, but if you gonna do this, all right, you and Zod, Superman and Zod down and demolish Metropolis. Just what Doomsday gonna do when he fights Superman of the Trinity they wouldn't call it. He's gonna demolish. They're gonna demolish Metropolis, man.
Yep.
He's gonna die again, and that's my take on it. Like you just came off a battle with Zod. Why would you want to go do this again? And it's like to the point where a lot of people. That's why I said that's where the critique of Man of Steel comes from. Like people had no problem with the battle. It's just that all the excessive damage that was not necessarily needed. Like when you put Doomsday in it, because Doomsday basically is Hulk, but without Bruce Banner though.
Yep.
He's a monster that just smashes stuff for no apparent reason. He kills people. That's what he does. And to me, if I would say for Doomsday, I would say in Doomsday for Man of Steel 2 or 3. That's what I would do.
Okay, I would say this one. If I was to like the head of DC or whatever, this is what I would do. I would set it up. I would have Superman die in Superman 3 by Doomsday, and then come back in Justice League 3 or Justice League 2 Part 2, whatever.
Right.
I feel like if you're gonna bring in Doomsday, you gotta kill Superman. And if you kill Superman in like his second movie in the entire universe, I mean,
it does make sense.
Okay, go ahead and like give your thoughts. I want to hear what you gotta say. Maybe you can change my mind.
Okay, but what I'm saying is, have you guys seen the movie Superman Doomsday, right?
Yeah, I love that animated movie.
I love that movie too. I love it actually.
I mean, it's kind of like Winter Soldier. Like the name kind of like he's not that big a part of the movie, but whatever. Go ahead.
But yeah, even though Doomsday was only for in half of the movie or 1/3 of it, it still puts in a plot point from the greatest Superman stories ever told. So if they're gonna do that, they can at least probably just make the fight not too short, but a little bit mid. If I'm.
They didn't have a tune though.
Hey, if they did a Doomsday versus Superman movie, I would want it to. That's the problem with like actual movies from animated movies. It's hard to pull it off. Like that's what I'm hoping Batman versus Superman can do. Where if Batman and Superman do fight, it can't be too long. It can't be too short. It has to be in the right point in the movie. It has to be perfect. I want to see that.
I want to say this too. I want to say something about that. And for me, I hate The Dark Knight Returns. That is the most overrated novel of all time. Why? And this is coming from a Batman fan. I love what Frank Miller did, but he's beyond crazy, man. My thing is, my problem with this whole thing when you talk about Dooms, and I'm going to compare this whole thing to that, my thing has always been going into it. I feel like, how you going to, first of all, I said this, they better not have Batman beat Superman in some cheap, lousy way.
It got to be a tie, man. It's got to be a tie.
It better be a tie. But I'm saying if they have Batman v Superman in a lot cheap, lousy way, it's gonna piss off a lot of fans. It's not gonna happen.
Technically, let me make a point here. Technically, in that fight, Batman did not win. Batman had help. Oliver was there helping him out. So
Robin was there. The female Robin was there too, and plus Superman was weakened down, so it wasn't really a fair fight at all.
So it has to be a fight with no help, no allies, and no one coming in. It's just those two duking it out.
In the current Batman and Superman comics, it's one of their comics. Superman has like the face of the Joker on. He's been controlled, and
that's in Batman issue 36.
Yes,
right.
Batman uses like a red sun suit, which it looks pretty beast. It's like the Dark Knight Returns suit, but it's like red sun. Does he beat Superman?
I didn't read the comic. I just saw the cover.
The point is, I'm glad what Arrow and Flash did in that crossover. It was a tie.
Oh my gosh. We need to review that right now. What did you guys think of that crossover?
Oh man. that was epic, dog. I enjoyed both episodes. Personally, I think Arrow won that one, man. Fair and square, man.
Okay,
Arrow won it, man.
well, okay. Before we talk about the episodes themselves, let's talk about those tight like opening scenes. Like it shows the flash, and you see like the
Yes,
arrow, and so see the
yes,
arrow, and
like
you see like a surge of lightning.
yes.
That was
Those
beast.
were very creative
See,
openings.
that's how you do a crossover.
Yes, yes.
But you know what, man? To be honest with you, man, I've been this season. Arrow been a little and
I agree with you. Like I love the Flash, but I feel like bringing like a superpowered being into the universe kind of it helps the
One
Flash,
that
but
we
it kind
know
of
so
hurts Arrow.
well.
Yes, it
No,
kind
it's
of hurts Arrow.
what I was trying to say was like I'm saying this season of Arrow has been okay. It's not the best season. I'm saying is bringing in the Flash. I actually enjoyed it a lot more with the
Oh,
Flash. Like you saw Oliver cracking a joke. You saw him having fun. You saw
Yes.
how Barry was giving him talking about humanity, talking about you can still exist as Arrow and Oliver Queen. Like I actually liked it. I was like, yo, like to see Stephen Amell smile for the first time. I'm like, wow, like it actually felt cool and unique though. Like I liked both episodes personally.
it's
I
like
think
that time Batman cried in Flashpoint. It
Oh
killed
yes,
cancer.
yes, yes.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
a mean.
it was a point. To me, I feel like this what Arrow season needed. Like for me and to me, I wouldn't mind them crossing over, like them teaming up in a couple of episodes. Because I feel like to me, I'm gonna be strictly honest. I think the Flash TV show better than Arrow because the Flash TV show was so fun. Like seeing Cisco crack a joke, like he made name the villain
Crack
stuff like
jokes all the time anyway.
Yeah.
yeah, I enjoy all that stuff, but when you see Arrow, you see Oliver Queen, he's giving a monologue about this needs to go on and this is my city. Like, man, come on, man. Like, get out of Dark Knight Returns, have fun, and just like to me, I don't mind dark, edgy material, but I want to see Oliver Queen like a joke for half the time, even without the Arrow, even without Flash there though.
I
So
want to
Look how much of
see
a
that
look how much
icon.
of a Joker was Green Arrow in Justice League. You see how many jokes he cracked up in that show?
I loved Green
yeah,
Arrow in Injustice. He was just like he was the guy that you just want to follow. You just want to
yeah.
follow him through the whole game.
Yeah, he was
Exactly.
fun. And I'm saying it's like, I think what Arrow is suffering from the Dark Knight Return, the not Dark Returns, but the Dark Knight trilogy. It's like they tried to make him Batman, and now they introduce another human. And to me, and personally, I'm kind of glad it introduced the superpowers in the Arrow show because it makes the show interesting, personally, man.
I mean, I'm glad, but at the same time, I feel like it kind of cheapens the seriousness of Arrow. But I think I like this.
You guys there? You guys there? You guys there? What happened? Text.
Oh my god, I don't know what happened.
What happened?
I have no idea. Like, it shut off for me, and I guess it kicked out Blackwing, and then I couldn't hear anything, so I restarted my computer.
Oh man, doing
Not
it,
my
man.
computer, but
Yeah, yeah, man. But what you? I mean, well, let's continue our conversations though. Like, who you think won the fight though?
who I thought I wanted to fight.
Yeah, who you thought won the fight though?
Like Flash was trying. Flash was trying to kill, but Arrow was like he wasn't trying to kill him. If he was trying to kill him, I think he would have gone for the headshot.
Yeah. I mean, cause how I felt about it was like, for me, I liked the fact that it was kind of neutral though, like kind of like you don't know who really won it though. Cause I think Arrow to me was, I felt like, cause going into the fight, I was compared it and I was like, okay, you got super speed versus a guy with a bow and arrow and some bows, and I was thinking to myself like, ain't no way in the hell Oliver Queen, Oliver's gonna keep up with Barry. And I was like, I saw how at the end when he shot Barry in the leg with the arrow, and
Yeah,
he kind of like put him in a chokehold. And I was like, I think Arrow won that fight though, because I thought going off experience, I always thought like, because if you got super speed, you can run real fast. Like I always thought that he was gonna win it. And I was like, okay, you know what? He got super speed. He's gonna be able to defeat Oliver. And then I was like, and then I saw how Oliver came with cheat, like when Oliver was training him, and then he caught the arrow, and then he had two guns to shoot him in the back. And they was training him. I was
I'm
like, to me,
I'm actually surprised I didn't kill him. I think that could have gone through his heart or something. Should have been more careful.
mm, yeah. Well, how did you feel about? I want to say this. I want about the show. What do you think about Iris West? What's the girl named Candace Patton? Iris West turning her back on Flash. How you feel
Oh
about
my
that?
God, it's like it's Mary Jane or whatever all over again. Like
Oh
I
man.
like the Flash, but it feels like something I expect from Spider-Man. Like
Mm.
Spider-Man is like that hero. He's funny. He'll team up with like a darker hero and make him
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah.
But he saves the day. If he does something stupid or someone manipulates him, then by that point the police force is all over him, and then it's like then the girl is like that used to like be into him, and now she hates him. It feels offensive to Spider-Man to do.
And that's why I felt like, for me, like Arrow suffered from that, like in season 1 and 2, they suffered from that a lot. Like they one moment Oliver's hooking up with Laurel, they break up, all stuff. I'm like, get to the point, man. Okay, either you gonna be together or not, man. Get to the damn point, man. But how I felt
Yeah.
about it was like, I remember when it was going when Barry took thought, and it was like she mad at him because she was like, that was you. He was like, I'm going under control, and she was like, that was not you. And I thought she was a hero. You gave me believe it. I'm like, but you just said, you said in countless blogs that you see that he's a hope of the glimpse hope of the city, and he has one bad moment, and all of a sudden he's turning back. I'm like, you know what, man? Like I know I said this to me. I mean, I don't mind romance. I don't mind giving the hero love, interest, and all that,
I
but
don't,
between
but like,
Iris Ray, I'm not. Yeah, go ahead.
like the only time I actually was invested in seeing a superhero and his girlfriend as a couple was Amazing Spider-Man 2. They had
Yeah.
good chemistry. Like Man of Steel was okay with him and Lois. It kind of felt forced at times. Um, I was okay with Iron Man and Pepper. I don't know about Batman and Rachel and Batman Begins and The Dark Knight. I hated it in Thor.
Yeah.
Like,
I
and
mean, I have no problem with romance in superhero movies because I think the hero need the leading lady to save. But I'm saying is like when I saw the Iris thing and she told me she hates the Flash now because of that one bad incident. I'm like, you know what, man? You know what, man? If Barry don't get along, I hope Barry don't get with that girl, man, because she was being stuck up. Like, come on, man. How you gonna just kick him to the side just for one bad incident? Like, come on, man. And he was really when he was under control. He had basically unsuppressed rage and stuff. But my whole thing was, one thing I did not like about that episode was this is my nitpick of me, of course, was I forgot what it was. Well, when he threw him out the car and stuff, and he was like, well, Flash is a threat, so we have to get security cash. So we have to get a task force against the Flash. And she's seeing how evil he was. I'm like, huh? What? What?
I, I mean, He didn't kill anybody. I mean, I
Yeah,
hate when
I was
somebody.
gonna
I hate
say.
when you save a lot of people. And you do one bad thing. You don't kill anybody, but then all of a
Yeah.
sudden everybody trusting you, they turn against you.
Yeah, like, and my whole thing was like I was talking about, like the whole thing was I forgot what it was like, and this is one thing I did not kind of figure it all out because well it kind of does make sense because Oliver Queen and you kind of like he shows up in Central City just the same time Felicity does. It's like when Harrison Wells find out that Oliver Queen was the Arrow. I was like um what happened? Like what the like? How did he figure that? How did he figure that out though? How did he figure that out though?
Wait, Harrison Wells is that Oliver's Green Arrow? Wait, not Mike back then.
No, I mean Harrison Wells found that Oliver Queen was Green Arrow.
Oh, how he found out? He probably like you know that computer he has. Who knows? Maybe because he's either from the future or something. He has resources.
Yeah.
Like maybe in the future, like like in some comics or in the Smallville show, Oliver let people know he was a Green Arrow. Maybe he did that in the future. Because I don't think Harrison Wells is future Barry. Because when you know that.
Yeah, I mean, cause that's the thing that kind of struck my interest. Like, I'm trying to figure this all out. Like how did he figure it out? But you know what? I say this all the time though. Do you think that who was it? Do you think that Harrison Wells is the bad guy though? Really?
I don't think so. I think he's somebody. But I don't think he's Zoom. I think he's trying to help Barry prepare to fight.
Yeah. Because I know when
I think whoever Zoom is he's like the grandson or the son of Iris's boyfriend. Like, cause I mean, they already like. I think they've already said it might be time travel in it. So.
All right, I'm back. What are you guys talking about?
Who do you think Harrison Wells is?
I think this guy's got problems. Something about him that just gets me. Cause you look at the end of the pilot, you looking at the newspaper saying that Flash dies during a crisis, and the only thing that shows about Flash dying is in Crisis of Infinite Earth.
I mean, I don't know, but the only thing, the main thing I'm hyped about in the Flash is seeing Gorilla Grodd. Like,
I'm excited for the Rogues. The Rogues are like my favorite Flash villains.
Aren't they all pretty much all Flash villains together except for like Storm and Grodd?
If they make like a whole Rogue episode, like all of them going all out, that would be top notch.
I want to freaking like. It's funny now. Villains are getting more love. And all that sinister sex talk, and probably the Rogues and the Suicide Squad are gonna come up before. The Rogues and like the Flash show and Suicide Squad in a movie.
So I mean,
Ezra Miller playing Flash.
Don't like it.
My problem with it is that every villain they could possibly use is already in the Flash. Doom, the biggest villain, already in the Flash. Gorilla Grodd, he's been hinted at. The Rogues, we've seen like 4 of them already. So we're pretty much gonna be seeing the same exact villains portrayed by different actors. And the actor, he's a good actor. But I mean,
my thing is always like for me going into how I feel about it is like to me I don't care what nobody say. I think Grant Gustin he is Barry Allen, dog. He got the look. I like the costume. I like him as the Flash. Like
I don't think it's been confirmed that Ezra Miller is playing Barry. He could be playing Wally.
Yeah.
Because he has the age.
I mean,
for
to me,
20-something.
for me, yeah. I mean, because how I feel about it was, to me, is like if they was going Barry Allen, they should. I believe Grant Gustin should be part of the movie universe personally, because he is the Flash. Like, it's like I see him. The more I watch the Flash TV show, I think to myself like, yo, like he is the Flash. Like
Man,
he looks just like he got, huh?
I like him as a TV Flash, but if we got like an actual Barry Allen, I mean, this is just me.
Like
I
in
like him to be blonde.
2020.
But Grant Gustin is a good Flash. And I kind of wish they didn't do the Flash series and they just used him in the movie. Dude, I don't want two Flashes. And they both are Barry Allen. I don't want
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because how I feel about it is like I think Grant Gustin is one of them actors. Like, when we first heard it, like I'm pretty sure a lot of people lost their mind. Like, oh, the guy from Glee. I was like, I see why they casted him, because like, yo, he looked just like he cracked jokes. He's the witty guy. Like he's the Flash that like they all. And to me, I'm saying personally, I'm a step in the middle here. I'm like personally, I believe Grant Gustin should be Flash in the movie because
I want to ask something though. Why in Arrow does Oliver have to make his voice sound so deep? I'm like, it's like when I don't really watch Arrow, but this Flash team up was my very first episode of Arrow that I watched. And the way I'm hearing him speak, I'm like, why is he speaking like that?
to. Sometimes he uses the voice thing, sometimes he just makes it deeper. I mean, I don't care what no one says. This takes place in the same. I mean, apparently this Oliver has met Nolan's Batman and adopted all of his traits.
And I do gotta say though, I did enjoy seeing Roy Harper in action. That was my very first time seeing Roy using bow and arrow. Pretty
what you
good.
think about his costume though, man?
It's better than freaking Arrows.
Oh yeah, his costume is more better though. I gotta admit though, cause watching it now, like the costume grew on me, cause like seeing it on live action now, I gotta admit his costume is a little better though. Like, cause I hope he get a costume upgrade in season 4 though, cause
It's like what Cisco said. Like, red looks cooler than green.
Cisco said red is better than green.
Yeah,
like yeah, go ahead.
what was I about to say? It was. Do you guys think that this season or next season he's eventually actually going to be called Green Arrow?
He should. I think he is. I think he is because they call Barry the Flash. I hope they call him Green Arrow, cause that whole name Arrow to me, like just call him Green Arrow, man. Like like they get called the Flash. Like what's wrong with that?
It took them one episode to call him. It took them 2 episodes to call him the Streak, and now he's just the Flash. That's the whole season. They just called him the Hood.
Right, and they're still calling him the Arrow.
They're halfway there. One more season.
Like I just think personally to me, like Arrow's one of them shows. Like me watching it now, like the first 2 seasons, like season 2 was to me still the best season. Season one had those filler episodes, but Arrow's one of them shows. Like it's suffering from the dark and grittiness that they trying to make it all realistic in reality, which I do like that about Arrow versus Flash, because Flash is more meta-human stuff like that. But I think Arrow's suffering from that same type of thing where it's like they want to make him like Nolan's Batman and it's not working.
Do you guys think we're gonna see like that? Like there's no like logical, not an actual term for them, but a lot of people call it the it's like the minor trinity.
Yeah.
Like the minor trinity is like Flash, Barry Allen, Green Arrow, Oliver Queen, Hal Jordan, Greenland. Those 3 have like they're like a mini trinity kind of in a way.
Yeah, because all 3 of them are best friends.
Yeah, they're like all of them are like best friends. So, do you guys think that we'll eventually get like a cosmic TV show and it'll introduce Hal Jordan?
Maybe. That's what I said once Flash premiered.
I want Jon Stewart though, so I want Jon.
I mean, like, but look at the brain. If they use Hal Jordan in the show, then we'll probably get Jon Stewart in the movie because I mean, like. I don't think I told Blackwing, but Idris Elba, the guy who plays that guy in Thor Heimdall, he stated in the interview.
You type in Jon Stewart Green Lantern on Google Images, you're going to see a big picture of Idris Elba in that image.
Yeah, but Idris Elba, he stated that he wanted to go to DC for Marvel because he doesn't feel like Marvel is using him like to his fullest. I still prefer Halle Berry. But since we already have a Barry, we might as well just get Wally and get John Stewart.
Yeah, so it could be more like the Justice League TV show.
That's probably what they want to go for. Like the one everyone likes. And line up.
All right, so what's the next topic?
I think we're still on topic.
Chris, you there?
Huh? I'm back, y'all.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Hey, Kevin. I'm back, yeah. What was y'all talking about?
I just forgot. Oh yeah, we were talking about how if they go with Barry and Hal in the TV show, they'll probably just make it like the Justice League lineup, other than Hawkgirl and Cyborg.
What do you think of that relationship in Justice League with Green Lantern and Hawkgirl? What do you think?
I liked it more than I liked Wonder Woman and Batman. Which is saying something.
Don't get me wrong, Batman and Wonder Woman did have their times, and then she actually kissed him at the end of the series.
Yeah, exactly.
To me, I like Batman and Wonder Woman personally. I think that to me, it felt natural. Like it felt more
Better
like
than Superman and Wonder Woman.
Hey, I actually am okay with Superman and Wonder Woman. But it's kind of weird
I
to
don't
me
like
because I always thought like brother and sister.
It never
You know what? Problem with the Lego Batman 3.
What
yeah.
happened?
At the end, Wonder Woman kisses Lego Superman, right? And then like at the beginning of the game, like Sheila, Wonder Woman's villain, is like, I don't see what Wonder Woman sees in you. And a lot of people got mad at that because a lot of people don't like the Wonder Woman and Superman thing.
Because it had like some two elements in it. But that was kind of funny to put that scene where Superman and Wonder Woman actually on a date. That was really hilarious.
Yeah.
I'll ask you guys a question. This is about Arrow. Thea Queen, you like the character or not?
Season 1 didn't like her. Season 2 and season 3, hell yeah.
I'm not
She's cool to me now.
Just who is Thea Queen anyway?
She's the sister.
Oh,
Oliver. She got my interest in season 3. Season
Like,
1, she was pretty much eye candy.
Do you want to see her become part of the Arrow team though? Like, will she becomes Speedy? Because we have on Raw who's Arsenal on the show.
I know
that would be good because during the Teen Titans comics, the current Speedy was Mia, so that'd be cool.
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do yet. A lot of people are saying she's gonna become like Artemis.
She's a totally different person.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with her.
I personally going off for me, I say this, and to me, I like the Thea character. I think she kind of grew on me personally, and this is me on my honest opinion. I want to see Oliver reveal his secret to his sister, and she become part of the team.
I mean, she's gonna get mad because at this point, like, how many people know other than his own sister?
Well, she gonna get mad. But I'm thinking about it to the point where she saw her mother get killed in front of her by Slade. So I think she would have her many reasons to want to go out there and put costume on though. So
I feel like Slade's gonna come back and
yes,
it's confirmed. I want to see that scene in the comics where Slade was able to actually tag the Flash and trip him. That was kind of funny to me because like that was a lot of people they were like that's how cool Slade, you can see so fast that he actually tripped the Flash.
Well, what do you think of Slade as a character in Arrow? I know he was a big improvement in season 2 because he was like the main villain.
He was badass.
You saw Teen Titans Slade?
Yes.
He was like that except even better, like a mix of Teen Titans Slade and comic Slade.
To me, I liked it. To me, I felt like he was a main threat though. Like I liked him in season 2 though. Cause
he gave everyone a beatdown at the same time. He gave Arrow, Black Canary, Diggle, all of them a beatdown at the exact same time in their own like that stupid name people are calling it the Arrow Cave.
Which will be called sooner or later.
Yeah. Like, 'cause how I felt about it was like I feel like Slade to me overall was a better villain. For like to me, I felt like he was a big major threat. And to me, I hope he comes back and become a bigger threat to all of them. Cause especially with him, especially when Captain Boomerang being in the same prison he is.
That's
I
my
think
team up. I think that's gonna be the next Arrow and Flash team up, like Slade and Captain Boomerang go against Arrow and Flash.
yeah.
That
'Cause
would be
I
good.
think. I think that's really gonna be. I think that's really gonna be there because to me, I'm a big Manu Bennett fan for Spartacus anyway. 'Cause I think
Yes, that's when I heard Manu Bennett was playing Deathstroke.
yeah.
Man, they
Personally,
got
I want to say
Crixus
this
playing
though,
Deathstroke.
because if they ever try to do a Deathstroke movie, I think Manu Bennett he should be the defendant. The
Whew.
defender.
Man, Manu Bennett is like he's in my top 10 favorite actors, man.
He's the defender of Deathstroke. Because I was like, yo, he looked just like Slade Wilson too. He got the comments, he got the fight style, he got the voice. Like to me, I'm like, yo, dude.
He has the
I
face.
saw him like in season
Yeah.
2, and I was like, because I remember. Do you remember the episode? Do you remember the episode? Text
Yeah.
when he was at the Queen Mansion. He was out there
Yeah.
looking at art gallery and stuff. And he's out there, and then Oliver tried to stab him with the sword. He says, not this time, next
That
time.
man was missing one eye. He still didn't look. He still got it.
Yeah.
That's Slade right there. And I want to see like if they do mix up the TV and movie, like if they do like an Infinite Crisis kind of thing. I
They
want to see
need
Manu
to.
Bennett's.
They need to.
If they do, I'm telling you, Ben Affleck's Batman versus Manu Bennett's Deathstroke. That's gonna be intense.
Mm. Nick, good. Any more final thoughts on the Arrow topic?
It's a good show, but
Yeah,
season
that's all I gotta say is
by
it
far.
needs an Emmy. How about that? It needs an Emmy.
Let's talk about something that's very different. And to me, and I know I'm gonna piss off a lot of fans. I can care less about Suicide Squad, but what you guys think about Suicide Squad casting, man?
I love it. I love it. But here's the funny thing about it is when they said Oprah is supposed to play Amanda Waller,
Hell
I
no.
laughed. I laughed.
No,
No,
it's-
no, no,
you
no,
go on
I laughed
no.
was
Instagram,
gone.
you see a picture of her saying, "You get a suicide mission. You get a suicide mission. Everyone gets a suicide mission." I'm like,
That's
No,
not
no, man. Don't
Hey,
go down
Oprah can
I hate
act, but I don't want her
man.
as Amanda Waller. So I gotta say on the subject, on that subject. Suicide casting, I love it. Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, awesome. Jared Leto as the new Joker, awesome. Will Smith as Deadshot, awesome. That dude that's gonna be in Terminator as Captain Boomerang. Well, who cares about Captain Boomerang? I mean, let's be honest. Yeah, awesome. I guess awesome. That random that actress, no, that model who's playing it, Enchantress.
oh,
So
gosh. When I heard she was a
actress,
model,
I
I'm
don't
thinking,
know.
I thought she was an actress at first, but she's
She
just
may
a,
be, but a model that I don't know playing as a character. I don't know. I don't know how to. I don't. I mean, I think she's gonna die. Like of all the characters, she's probably gonna be the one to get killed off. Tom Hardy
And
as
she
Rick
playing Harley
Flag.
Quinn?
No, that's Margot Robbie. Margot Robbie is
Mm.
actually a good actor. There's another actor playing
Mm.
some unknown other female, but she's probably gonna die.
mm.
Tom Hardy as Rick Flag. I like it, but I feel like they could have used Tom Hardy better. He could have been like.
They should put Bane in the Suicide Squad though, man.
Was he ever part of the squad before?
Bane?
Oh
Yeah.
wait,
They
yeah,
should've
he
put
he
Bane
has
in
before.
there,
Like
man.
there's been different characters. Like Wildcat was a part of the Suicide Squad. Bane was a part of it.
Wow, a lot of villains were part of that squad.
Yep.
I mean, because how I feel about the Suicide Squad, personally, I can care about villain team up movies. But to me, like, for me, the cast that stands out to me as Deadshot is Will Smith. I really want to see how he see him as Deadshot. I really want to see
I hope
something as Deadshot.
Will Smith can save his career with this movie because he has
Like,
not had like the best
he
career.
could probably nail it, because Will is one of my favorite actors, and from all his movies that I've watched with him in it, he could really nail that part.
I can't get over
You think
what
it's cool?
I can't get over After
Never
Earth.
went?
I hated that movie. Um, hey,
After
Um,
Earth,
after I swear no, if they cast Jaden Smith or Willow as anybody in the DC universe, I'm done.
they said They
You
said
found
Jaden Smith would probably play Static in the Static TV
Shut
show.
up! Don't you dare bring up that name to me. Like I like Jaden, but his Karate Kid was decent. But no, Will needs to stop trying to get his kids to act. If they can't act, that's not his fault. Better learn on their own.
That probably happened though, man. They got Will Smith for dead shot. They don't catch Jaden Smith for static shot. Sad to say it. Sad to
I ain't
say
gonna
it.
say that. I promise you, I won't see it. I promise you, I won't see it. As soon as they announce it, I'm gonna go watch my classic cartoon Static Shock, and it's gonna be the end of that. I ain't gonna watch it.
Well, speaking of static shot, who you guys want? Who you guys want to play static shot though?
Little Wayne. I'm kidding. I'm
Get
kidding.
out.
I'm kidding. That Little Wayne. That's what everybody. That's who everybody wants to play. I'm like Little Wayne. He's too old. He can't act. He can barely rap. I mean, no. I don't know that many actors. I know more.
Oh, I would say, how about Kyle Massey?
Who?
Wait, you mean Corey in the house? That's a Raven. I don't know. I don't know that many young black actors.
I mean, that's the only one that came into my head right now.
They gotta find somebody with dreads though, man. That's the thing though. See,
They gotta find an unknown actor because
probably
think of any
we don't
young
know.
black actors. The only young black actor I know is Jaden Smith,
Yeah.
and that's sad.
but you know what, man? I'm gonna say this though, man. I really want to say this about the dead shot thing. To me, Suicide Squad. I know it's gonna be sounding to me. I've never been a fan of whole, villains teaming up to fight other villains. I didn't understand that. But to me, I like the casting though. Like Jared Leto as Joker. I think that he's gonna be cool. Rick Flag. I'm not too familiar with that character, so I'm gonna have to read
He's
more.
pretty
on that
much like he's a redneck. He's a serious redneck. That's all he is. He's like America.
But now that they got the cast, who's gonna be the villain though? Like since they are villains.
We don't know. We don't know.
It might be the Joker. They might go after the Joker, or they might just go after another character, or they might go after a new villain just for the movies.
I want to see Slade in the movie.
Now they go after Deathstroke. Different story now.
If they go after Deathstroke, they're gonna get killed. I can tell you that.
They will, because in the New 52, Slade is actually part of the squad, though.
Yeah. I swear he run the squad. No, he was talking. No, there was in the comic. He was talking to Deadshot, right? And Deadshot was like, "Sniping is my job. What am I supposed to do if you're gonna snipe him?" And Deathstroke was like, "I don't give a damn what you do. I'm sniping." I was like, "Oh, okay." I mean, he just took away Deadshot's leadership. So when he joined the squad, he just took over. Like,
wow.
I think now they got Joker part of the Suicide Squad. You think they're gonna have Harley Quinn? They're gonna have Harley Quinn hook up with Deadshot like they did in Arkham.
Maybe.
Just to make him jealous. I feel like at the end of Suicide Squad that Harley Quinn and Joker are gonna they're gonna appear again in the next Batman standalone movie, maybe.
They need to. Because we've been waiting for a Harley Quinn live action version for a while, and we finally got it.
I don't know. I for if they make a Batman standalone movie, I want the first villain to be. Personally, I think Mr. Freeze deserves a second chance at being one of Batman's best villains. And
did you hear how the way Mr. Freeze sounds in Lego Batman 3?
I did not. Does he sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because if he does, I'm not. No. I'm not. Well, I'm glad I haven't found him yet. I'm done with that.
You'll find him soon enough.
That's.
How bad it was though, because I haven't played the game yet.
It's not Arnold Schwarzenegger voicing the character. It's some person voicing himself like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze. And I was like, no.
DC needs to let that die. That's the darkest moment in cinematic history. To this day, people say that's one of the worst movies, not just comic book movies ever made. DC needs to just it's like the same thing with Green Lantern. People are saying DC is waiting to put out Green Lantern in 2020, so people forget about the crap that was Green Lantern, which I didn't think was that bad.
They're still gonna remember it. They're still gonna remember that film.
Hey, I mean, I give Ryan Reynolds. I mean, I hope he does get his Deadpool because his superhero career is not going good.
Y'all want that topic, Deadpool topic?
Yes, I want to talk about.
Let's go into that. Let's talk about this because I really want to talk. I've been wanting to talk about this. I want to say this, man. Deadpool is overrated, man.
He is. I like Deadpool, but he's not that fun. He gets
He's
annoying.
overrated, man. I don't care. I mean, for me, it's like one thing I hate about comics is one thing I hate about comics and fans, people, not people who read genuine comics. But I'm saying Deadpool is one of them characters. Like I'm so sick and tired. Like for me, I'm gonna see the movie because it's comic book related. But Deadpool is overrated, man. He's overhyped. I do not like that character for some reason. I don't know what it is, man.
Maybe it's because you like Deathstroke so much, and Deadpool is pretty much a bootleg Deathstroke.
Yeah.
Maybe it's that way. Maybe it's that because I feel like
Yeah.
for me, it's like I was watching him on the Ultimate Spider-Man.
No,
And
that
saw,
show butchered Deadpool and it
I
butchered
saw that
Spider-Man.
episode. I saw that episode. We're gonna K-word them.
I hate Deathstroke. I hate Deadpool's voice in that. It just sounds so
Spider-Man.
annoying. Hey, I respect Deadpool as a character, but the only reason I'm gonna go see that movie is because I don't want Ryan Reynolds to fail. He's a good actor. He just has really bad movies.
What do you think? Like do you think it's gonna bring back Ryan Reynolds' career though, Deadpool?
Hey,
Maybe.
I mean, maybe he can pull a Ben Affleck. That's what I call that. When you do so bad, it's not even your fault, but a movie you're in does so bad, and then you come back with one good movie, and then you have like a line of good movies until you're offered like a really big role, like I don't know, Abraham Lincoln or some crap like that. I don't know, but hey, the first few minutes of X-Men Origins Wolverine when they showed Deadpool going in with the swords and slicing bullets,
That was hot.
that was that was whew, that was Deadpool.
Sliced a bullet in half.
And the sliced bullet shot the two behind him. That was Deadpool. That was cool.
But
But
they screwed him at the
And
end
they
though.
ruined him at the end of the movie.
then they took. I hate Marvel. Not Marvel.
Fox.
Fox. I guess they obviously don't know that Deadpool's appeal is that his ability to talk, which they got right at the beginning of the movie, and then for some reason they took away his mouth, and I'm like,
And what was the point of giving him Cyclops' laser vision? What the
that
hell?
wasn't Deadpool at that point. It was just weird. It was like a weird guy who couldn't talk.
And it's crazy how they call him Weapon X when Wolverine was supposed to be Weapon X.
Yeah.
Like, what is wrong with you people?
I mean, the fight was cool, but still, it was bad. I think, hey, I like the Deadpool. I like Deadpool as a character. He's decent. Um, he's extremely overrated, and he's not that funny to me.
What'd you guys think of his video game, though?
It was horrible.
Terrible trash, yo. The game was
That
trash.
game was terrible. It was like
Don't ever mention that game around me. After it,
I'm glad I didn't buy that game. I didn't even rent it. I saw the gameplay. I was like,
I wanted to get it, but at the times I'm seeing what people think about it. I'm saying, no, let me not, but I want to try it because it's Deadpool for Pete's sake. And then I see all these funny looking stuff he's doing. Remember that one achievement he had to pip slap Wolverine so many times?
yeah. See, it's a good Deadpool game, but it's a horrible game in general.
Man,
Remember the part where he actually spoke to his voice actor on the phone?
Yeah. I mean, it was funny. It was when it did funny stuff. It was funny, but it was a bad game though.
There was some parts he went over the top.
Yeah, like the ending was just stupid. Man, hey, look, I like Deadpool, and at the moment, he's probably one of Marvel's like top 10, 20 characters that everyone wants to see a movie.
Yep, and they're gonna get it.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna get it. I hope it's good.
What'd you guys
like
think
the
of the
Deadpool
test
game is
footage?
gonna suck. Oh, the test footage was funny. It was funny. That was Deadpool. But
I mean,
if it's in the same universe as the X-Men movies, I don't want it to feel too cartoony or whatever.
Right.
it can't be that bad though. Like I give it a chance though. It can't be that bad.
I mean, no matter what comic book movie it is, I'm gonna give it a chance. Like I'm gonna give Fantastic Four a chance. I still think it's gonna suck. I give it a chance. Like, I'll still give it a chance. Just because it's a comic book movie.
Yeah, me too. But the only one comic book movie I did not see was Watchmen, and I know that movie was terrible.
Whoa, 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 no, whoa, whoa. You just brought out the fanboy in me like a quick second. That movie was not that bad.
Was it? After I'm hearing,
I thought
after I'm hearing all
it
these
pretty
things
much
about it?
just it pretty much was a comic book movie out of a comic book,
Did
scene
you
by
see
scene,
what I
really.
heard? I've been hearing most of the talk about Doctor Manhattan. Did you see what they did to him in that movie?
I mean, if you're referring to what I think you're referring to, I think it was not that bad. I mean,
And what else? The dude that had no face.
what Rorschach? He was done. That guy is he was the perfect. The movie was good. It doesn't need a sequel. If it gets a sequel, it's gonna mess it up. That's one of DC's best movies, which is saying something because it's not even mainstream. I mean, it wasn't bad, but it had problems with it. And I mean, it might have even done better at the box office if it wasn't a rated R movie.
Right.
But Watchmen was a good movie. I don't know if it's on my top 10. It may be. It might not be. I'm still debating. But it wasn't a bad movie. It was better than The Dark Knight Rises. So all I'll say on the subject.
What up, XT Nova? What up, XT Nova?
That thumbnail though, I want that. I put my
Oh, that is
face
so cool.
Panther. That's very cool.
What up, man?
Yo, my bad. I'm late as hell.
You didn't get it. You didn't get the message.
Nah, bro, cause I wasn't on my computer and I was thinking, I was like, yo, weren't we supposed to do a podcast today? So I was like, I've been out here like for 10, 15 minutes trying to learn out how to watch Google Plus. I was on YouTube watching videos and shit. I was like, how do I work this? But I got in here.
Mm.
Nice to meet you, XT.
What up? What up?
Nice to meet you. I have a question for you, right quick. Did you see the movie Watchmen?
No, I did not.
Okay. Well, I'll get past that.
Tex, do not bring that up again.
I'll get past it. I'll get past it. I'm sure we'll still be good friends, even though you did not see Watchmen. Wait, did you like X-Men Origins Wolverine? Oh no, I think I did it again. Wait, crap. What's I thinking?
All right. It was that bad.
What? Wait, which movie?
X-Men Origins though. I never saw it.
It was
You
a
didn't
horrible
see it?
It was a horrible.
No, I don't want to unwatch terrible movies, man.
The only thing I think was the good part about it is with Gambit. That was the only good part about it.
And they wasted Gambit as a character too. I mean, okay.
Yeah, they brought him like close to the end of the movie.
Yeah, let's give them. I'm gonna stop talking about Watchmen. I'm gonna stop talking about Wolverine. I don't wanna hurt any feelings because I know some people may like certain things.
It's funny though, cause I'm actually a big Wolverine fan and Deadpool fan. I was hearing you guys talk about the Deadpool game. I can't lie, that game was trash.
I like them already. That game was bad. It was like a bad argument.
It was. I begged my mom for that for my birthday. Ended up getting it. I felt bad because I just returned it
I can't tell you how many games have done that to me.
Right.
Ghost did that to me.
The only thing stupid about that game though was having him shoot behind his head. Like when you just turn around, you can still see him shooting. Like what kind of mechanic was that?
I don't know. That game was bad, man.
Who developed that game?
It was High Moon.
Yeah, the people who made the Transformers game.
Yeah, that explains a lot.
Oh man, it can't be that bad, man. That game was terrible, man. That game was beyond terrible. I'll tell you the realest thing up. When I brought the Deadpool game, right?
Mm-hmm.
I brought the game. My friend convinced me to buy the game, right? Because he's a big Deadpool. Well, he's a fanboy for Deadpool, so obviously he gonna say the game was good. I got the game, right? It wasn't even 3 minutes into the game, like I saw, like you know the moment when he was reading the script and stuff like that, and he was like cut it all out. I played 3 minutes of that game, and it was like it's like playing Grand Theft Auto all over again. It's like he was thinking playing, he was going around shooting up people for no apparent reason. I was like, this game is beyond stupid, and the comedy is flat. Like man, I took that game, tore it in half, threw it in the trash. I said, man, they mentioned Deadpool ever again. This game was beyond trash, yo. And that gave me hate Deadpool even more, man.
You literally tore the disc in half?
I told Disc in half, man. That game was terrible,
Hey,
man.
I've seen people do worse. I saw this video. This guy on modern. He had a Modern Warfare 3, right? He put it in his toaster. Made me laugh.
Are
Oh.
you serious?
That's a waste of a
Oh,
toaster, but I mean, it was funny.
I didn't know people got that mad over a piece of plastic. People putting the stuff in toasters now.
Hey.
I
I
mean, I can't
promise
even
you.
lie though, cause I had my sister roll over my controller about like 2 months ago, cause I was playing 2K, but that's another story.
I used to play 2K, and I realized I sucked at it.
you had that game? You don't like 2K?
No, I like it, but I suck at it. So I mean, there's no point in beginning.
Oh no, I hate 2K
You
now.
play my player?
Hmm.
You play my player?
I have no idea what that is.
The
I'm sorry.
creative player.
Oh, I did play that. I sucked at it. I got it on PlayStation Plus. I played with my friend. He owned me. I got mad. I was like, "You obviously cheated. I'm better than you." And then he beat me again after I learned how to play. And I deleted the game off my PlayStation. It was free anyway, so I didn't care.
True.
You can't be
XC,
that.
I wanna ask you something, XC. What do you think about Batman Arkham Knight?
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really a fan of the Batman games. Like, listen.
Let him
Just listen.
Calm down.
Go ahead.
So look. All right. You know, Batman Arkham Origins, the last one that came out for last gen consoles, PS3 and 360. I went out and I got that. I played through it, and
First mistake.
it felt like the same exact game as Arkham Asylum. Like, it didn't. The games, in my opinion, don't have any variety besides the stories and the bosses, and they just all kind of feel similar. And I just don't really like the combat. The combat system is dope. I can't lie about that, but they just all feel the same to me. So after Origins, I don't think I'm ever gonna play a Batman game unless they come with something new.
You can't let Origins butcher the series for you. That wasn't even made by the same people.
You got Asylum and City to bring it back up. Those are the only.
Wait, hold up. Did you like Arkham City?
Arkham City was good.
See, okay. Watch maybe a few walkthroughs or whatever, and see if you like Arkham Knight. Like when the game comes out.
They got a DLC from Arkham Knight called Scarecrow's Nightmares, PS4 exclusive.
Wasn't it? Isn't Arkham Knight only for PS4 and Xbox One?
Yep,
Yeah,
that's what I'm pissed about.
That's the only reason I'm getting a PS4.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is kind of good. Like, the developers are finally making something only for one console, so it gives people to go out and get a next gen console.
That just brings more money to the company.
True.
Yeah. The graphics are good though. I can't lie.
Yeah, I did see it on E3. The graphics did look pretty dope, and the Batmobile and all looked pretty dope.
That was nice for them to put the Batmobile at the very end of the series. That was a nice choice, even though we've seen the Batmobile in Arkham Asylum, like in Arkham City. So,
Actually, know what you think about the last trailer where they kept showing the Batmobile? The last trailer.
Yeah. I think I'm just gonna have much more fun, like not being in the Batmobile and just punching people in the face.
I'll be having fun in the Batmobile.
I mean, it's like a big black Invincible take. Like, there's not after.
It looks like it looks like a Tumbler mixed with like the old Batmobile, like the Keane Batmobile.
True.
No, I think what Arkham Knight reminds me of, it's like a crossover between a Batman game and a Transformers game. Because the way you play the Batmobile, you know when you play as on the Transformers in their vehicle mode, and you know how you could still shoot?
Yep. I remember missing every shot.
I can't remember every shot.
With my gun. There's no point in being in vehicle mode. Well, I mean, hey, the Arkham series is decent. The Arkham series is very good. It's one of the few series that hasn't gone too long, and hopefully Arkham Knight will be the last one.
I can't lie, yeah, the Batman series has been pretty solid over the years. Like, I know it's going to sound childish, but the only two series that I can really think of off the top of my head that have actually been solid are the Lego series and the Batman series.
That's good. That's good.
The Lego series is always fun, no matter what.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed used to be a solid series, and then, well...
Black Flag happened, and then Black Flag happened.
Hey, Black Flag was... I got Black Flag, it's good, but I feel like Assassin's Creed is like Call of Duty now.
No, I feel like Black Flag was just Pirates of the Caribbean with Assassin's Creed in front of it. Like,
yeah, that's the same thing I thought.
Speaking of Call of Duty, let's go into the topic, man.
I'm about to light this convo up.
Do you think it needs to die though? Do you need to kill that franchise altogether and start all over?
It should have died like 5 years ago. We being honest.
Yes, it should have. I think probably after Ghost, they should have ended.
They should. Black Ops 2 was amazing. I liked it. Then Ghost came out, and well, I told you what happened to that. So I mean, Advanced Warfare. I haven't played it. People are saying it's good. I hope it's
It's
good.
turning into Halo. That's what's happening.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, Call of Duty should have been dead, but there's no games that'll come out that could kill it. Like the game that was supposed to kill Call of Duty was Destiny, and then Destiny wasn't that good.
And
Destiny wasn't
Titanfall.
that good.
Yeah, Destiny.
Titanfall lasted for 3 weeks. At least I still
Titanfall,
play
yeah,
that
like
shit.
what he's saying. Titanfall was a good game, but it didn't last long.
Right.
Yes,
Destiny,
he did it. I was
it's
like,
gonna
I'm
last
thinking,
long.
I should get on Titanfall. Like, let me not, cause
I'm telling you, it's dead. I'm telling you, it's dead. The game is dead.
The only advantage that Call of Duty has on the rest of these first person shooters is Call of Duty is fun when you're playing alone. Games like Titanfall and Destiny are really, in my opinion, only fun when you're playing with friends. So that's the edge that
Exactly.
COD has on the rest of these first person shooters.
Well,
Other than that,
I want to say this about Call of Duty, man. It's interesting to me. Call of Duty is like I feel like after Modern Warfare 3, that's the last game I brought up Call of Duty. And I said never again. I ain't buying no more Call of Duty games. I took Modern Warfare 3 treated like the Deadpool game, threw it in the trash. That game never happened to me. Never happened, man. Never, ever. I'm not buying a Call of Duty game until they get together. Until they come up with something I actually like. Advanced Warfare seemed cool in concept, but it's still Call of Duty though. So technically, it's not a brand new game. It's still just got Call of Duty in front of it.
and then they really did. I know a lot of people say, oh, they took some stuff from Titanfall and whatever, but literally one of the perks is literally a Titan. Like there's no way around it. If you look at some gameplay, there's one of the perks. I mean, one of your not perks. I haven't played in so long. When you get streaks?
Kill streaks?
Yeah, bang.
don't
Kill
get me
streaks.
started with those kill streaks. Every time you play online, people will always be blabbing about how many kill streaks that they have.
Right.
I've never been a fan of kill streaks, especially in Ghost where that damn dog killed me. I hated that dog. I love animals, but I hated that one dog, and I always meant dog had more health than players. That's why I got mad at it.
I think the only reason I don't like Call of Duty is because I'm actually not good at it, to be honest. But
I
What was
don't
the
like
last Call
it
of Duty you
because too many
played?
people swear it's the best game ever.
point.
What was the last Call of Duty you played though?
The last COD I played was Ghost, and Ghost is literally the only Call of Duty that actually makes me rage.
You didn't play Advanced Warfare?
I did play Advanced Warfare, but like I couldn't really get a good scope on it because I played it for maybe like 10 minutes over a friend's house. But Ghost, literally, I could play Black Ops 2 and go and not have a single kill and not be mad, but I can go 30 and 10 at Ghost and still freaking want to throw my controller. Like I just hate that
I'll
game.
get mad either way. I'm a raging person.
I
Black
used to
Black
be.
Ops 2. Hey, Call of Duty, it's not gonna die as long as there's money in it, I guess, and as long
That's
as
what
no
it
one
is.
wants to kill it, till a good game comes out that can kill it, then it's not gonna go. And I doubt there's gonna be because the two games that were supposed to kill it, Titanfall didn't last long, and Destiny sold out. Like it sold out in a way that it could have been a lot better.
Actually, speaking of first-person shooters, does anybody know what happened to the franchise Medal of Honor?
I never got a chance to play those.
I played a few of them. I know DICE and EA made that, but I'm wondering, like, did they just cut that off and stick to Battlefield, or?
Latest release was in October 23rd, 2012.
Oh wow, that was like 2 years ago.
Yep.
Wow.
I actually like Battlefield more than I like Call of Duty. I just thought about that.
I like the mechanics and the graphics and all, but the way
Maybe that's why. I just like jumping out of helicopters and landing.
right.
Oh, what did? Oh. Did
I mean,
anyone else hear
my
that?
thing is, you know, going into how I feel about Call of Duty is like Call of Duty is one of the franchises it's like Assassin's Creed. I'm tired of it. Don't release it every year. Release it every 2 years, and I'll be cool with it. Then I'll probably buy the COD, but I ain't buying no COD until they get their stuff together because I'm not out. Man, Modern Warfare 3, that game pissed me off. Rage Quit multiplayer was terrible. It was trash. I'm like, man, I ain't buying no Call of Duty until they get their stuff together. I'm sorry, I refuse to give them. I refuse to give them my money. Get that. Ew.
I played Modern Warfare 3, and every time I spawned, I died. So I did. That's why I stopped playing it.
I have a,
Just playing with
actually,
two people then.
people actually think I'm crazy for saying this, but in my opinion, Modern Warfare 3 I had the most fun on Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer.
But you entitled to your opinion. Everybody entitled to that though. You
I
know.
had the most fun. I'm not gonna say it's the best multiplayer. I still think Black Ops 2 had Black Ops and Black Ops 2 had one of the more solid multiplayers, but I had the most fun on Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah. I think the only shooting game I actually have is Call of Duty. I don't think I have any more.
I sold all my games, so I have like Destiny, like maybe like 6 more games.
Go
Games
ahead.
that I got are just Transformers and Modern Warfare 3.
Let's go into this topic, guys, because I know we want to talk about this because we had Titanfall, Destiny, Watch Dogs, the most overhyped games this year that did not live up to the hype. And then get
Oh my gosh. Yes.
I
Oh.
don't think it's the game's fault that they're overhyped. It's the fans' fault. They overhype it so much when it comes out. No matter how much they hype it, it's not as good. Like it's still not. It's still the game's fault, but it's like equal.
What about Smash Bros?
Nah, Smash Bros. I think lived up to the hype.
Man,
Smash Bros.
man,
That
man,
Mega Man saved it.
Man, you know what, man? I'm for real. This one of my lists, like overhyped games as far as Smash Brothers. I want to get it because everybody's talking about it. I don't want it no more, man. It lost. It's not special anymore to me. Like the last Smash Brothers I played was on the 64 one, and that's the best one to me. That's gonna be the
That will
classic.
always be the best one. Thank
The
you.
first
That's
one?
the best one. That's the best one. I don't care about. I don't want a Wii U. I'm sorry. They got to give me more games, but everybody's talking about. Oh my God, Smash Brothers. Like I don't want one. Like and to me, maybe it's me because that's an overhyped game this year. Destiny was one. I played that a little bit. That game got boring. That story was terrible. Titanfall,
Did you see how they overhyped it when they put Mega Man into the game?
Exactly. Do you know how many
When they
reaction
announced that
videos I've
E3
seen with Mega
When they
Man
announced
and
that on
everybody
E3
screaming?
Pac-Man was in the game.
Yeah. I don't know how I feel about Pac-Man because I watched one episode of his Pac-Man's new cartoon. It sucked. And then I used to always hate his games. That show sucks so bad. I don't know why they made
Sonic in the game.
Sonic is. I'm cool with Sonic.
Sonic is always going to be the best, one of the greatest gaming characters in history. Everyone knows that.
Yes.
Oh, speaking of Smash Bros. And greatest characters, do you guys remember when PlayStation All-Star released like a few years ago?
Okay. I'll admit I like that game because I'm a PS fanboy, but it was okay.
But the only knock I had against that game is the fact that Spiral or Crash Bandicoot weren't in the game, and they're basically the two characters that built PlayStation's franchise.
See, that's not
Spyro?
PlayStation's fault. That's like okay. They lost Crash.
I meant Crash. I know. The licensing issues with Crash, yeah.
And Spyro, I love Spyro, and I hate what they did to him in Skylanders.
Yeah.
I hate Skylanders so much, I don't know why. I look at it, and I'm like, I wouldn't get this even if I was like 4 or 6. I like Disney Infinity. I prefer Disney Infinity, but I hate both.
Why?
I'm not buying no toys to play a video game.
Alright, I'll ask you this. Which one do you think is better, Disney Infinity 1 or 2?
Two.
There's 2 of them now? Wait, there's 2 of them? Oh, I'm done.
Yeah.
I know I didn't hear about it. I know I'm allowed to play it.
Two. It's two. Two is way better, man.
All I know is that they put Marvel characters in it. That's all I
number
know.
2. That's number 2.
That's number 2, just adding superheroes.
Yep.
Fair enough. Rocket Raccoon and Groot. That's all I gotta say. And
What happened?
I gotta say.
How you guys felt about Destiny and that hype? Did you think the hype ruined Destiny?
Hey, I
Yes, they
followed
did.
that one website that was just like talking about Destiny.
Yeah.
It hyped it up so much for me, and then when the game came out, I played the beta. I played the beta for the first week. It was awesome. Then I continued to think about the game, and I was like, that was actually pretty repetitive. And
What was repetitive about it for you to say you don't want to get?
I mean, the boss fights weren't really. It was pretty much the same boss fights over and over in different areas.
Yeah, one of my the YouTubers that I follow, K-Wing, he actually did a live stream of Destiny.
Yeah, I like K-Wing. I like K-Wing.
Oh, you guys follow K-Wing?
Yeah, K-Wing's awesome to me. We have the same favorite character, Nightwing.
Good point. Good point. Yeah. So K Wing, when I was watching K Wing's live stream of Destiny Beta, I saw like how the boss fights. It was I think he was probably doing like an escalation type mode, and I saw the waves of enemies, and then when it got to like a boss, the boss pretty much kind of did look the same.
Yeah, I don't like, and the story sucks. So screw that.
XT,
Hey,
you played it. You still play Destiny? After that? Oh.
quiet.
Well, how I felt about Destiny was like for me, like one thing I'm learning now for me is the fact that I'm learning to stop hyping games up for what it was. And Destiny, man, that game was repetitive,
That's
man.
the most that's the most overhyped game that I've in like the last 5 years for me.
To me, cause like the way people was talking about it, and one thing I did not like about Destiny was online only. I hate online only games. Like so, basically, without if the internet your internet's not working, if it's not online, you can't play it. Which was, I mean, I understood in the concept, but it was still a dumb idea though.
I was happy because I thought I would finally get a chance to play Halo as close as I could get. And I played Halo, and Halo is way funner than Destiny, so I don't know what to say.
How you guys feel about how you guys feel about that Halo 5 though? That Halo 5.
Oh my gosh! When I heard
Halo
about Halo
Advanced
5, I
Warfare.
was done.
You made Halo Advanced Warfare with jetpacks and all?
Oh yes, I love that.
That's what it looked like to me.
Hey, I Halo. I like Halo. Like that's if I ever got an Xbox One, it'd be just to get Halo. I wouldn't buy any more games.
I'm like,
If I get an Xbox, when I get an Xbox One, the first thing for that I'm gonna get is the Master Chief Collection. That's
Oh,
the
you
first
it's
one.
still broken though. It's still broken though.
I'm getting
Master
tired of all
Chief
these
Collection?
Russian games.
Yeah, it's still broken.
So you're not going to get the overhyped Sunset Overdrive?
No, that game looks like Saints Row.
What's wrong with it?
I
What's
don't
wrong
like.
with it? Don't
I
get me
don't. I don't
wrong.
like Sunset
It's a
Overdrive.
horde game. It's basically Dead Rising for Xbox One with alien with orange juice in it. Like it's weird.
It's part two. It's like Saints Row, except it's not. It doesn't have nearly as much as the charm.
And the mission structure is terrible.
But
I don't like that game. I don't see why everybody says that game is like.
It's not terrible.
I would just say the free roaming part is the best part of it. Just doing parkour all over the rooftops and just rail.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We're talking about games where the parkour is the only good thing about it. Are we talking about Assassin's Creed now? Are we talking about Assassin's Creed now?
If you're talking about parkour, we need something like Prince of Persia.
Yes,
all those
that's a classic game. I won't lie.
Yeah.
But the parkour was the only thing I liked about it.
How I feel
But
about
see, you have good games out here like Shadow of Mordor, who did kind of rip off Assassin's Creed, but Shadow of Mordor was a better game than Unity and Rogue, but it doesn't get as much popularity.
I hate when good games are overshadowed by games that aren't as good, or just like Titanfall. Titanfall was actually a pretty good game. I mean, it had its problems. Like there wasn't really a story mode.
It was story.
No, but it was
terrible, man.
If you played
White
with
robot
friends,
stuff, get out of here, man. That game was beyond terrible.
Hey,
man.
I promise you, if they like did a crossover with Transformers, that game would sell.
Why do you think they put Optimus Prime in there?
I love that. I wish that wasn't fake. I promise you, that's the only I would get Titanfall just to play as Optimus Prime.
wait, they really put Optimus Prime in the game?
No, it wasn't.
That's a DLC mod type.
Yeah, it's a mod.
skin.
It's not real, but
Oh, I was
if
really
it was,
about
I
to,
would
I was
get
about to say I'm never getting an Xbox just for that.
he looks like Generation 1 Optimus Prime except skinny.
Like how Call of Duty added that Freddy Krueger DLC last year.
Screw that.
Yeah.
What?
Screw that. I saw it wasn't Freddy Krueger. What was his name? Michael Myers. That crap.
Yeah, it was the Michael Myers one.
It
Yeah.
was a Michael Myers DLC.
Yeah, I think you were invincible and you one shot at people. You run at them with like an axe.
It was
You only
freaking
use it on a certain map.
freaking terrible.
How you guys feel about Watch Dogs though? That Watch
Whoa.
Dogs.
That game was supposed to be my savior.
Watch Dogs?
Watch Dogs.
I hate that game, man.
I did overhype a bit, and then you saw how many times they delayed it.
Is that game still is that word even still legal in the United States? Watch Dogs?
That game.
The
That
game
game
took
is
me
like-
2 weeks to beat, and it wasn't because it's hard. The game was so boring. I had to take breaks. Like
It was a
3 day
boring
breaks.
version of GTA.
Yes, it was like the first 2 acts put me to sleep. After you got towards the end of Act 3, the game started getting really good. But the first 2 acts, which were actually the longest acts, were terrible.
You know, they say that game is actually connected to Assassin's Creed because, like, one point in the game you hear the name of like a company in the Assassin's Creed universe, but that game was supposed to be amazing and it wasn't, which makes me mad. Like
I don't trust Ubisoft anymore. I'm actually
I,
surprised that Far Cry
I'm
4 is
done.
doing
Like
alright.
Ubisoft, I like you. I used to like Ubisoft. They're no.
They just
I would
money
say
hungry
their
people.
only success, Ubisoft's only success is Rayman. That's their only success.
Nah, Far Cry 2. I mean, Far Cry has been a pretty good
Hey, is
series.
Far Cry 4 good? I haven't played it.
I haven't heard any problems with this so far. I mean, I'm waiting for a review from like certain YouTubers that I trust, but so far I haven't heard anything
I
about
don't
it as
trust.
bad.
I don't know what YouTubers to trust anymore. So many of them are sellouts now.
For
Just go to
me,
the
for
go
me,
to the professionals. Go to IGN.
for me,
Oh,
like the people that I trust for reviews are Modern War Negro, Gaming Ethos,
I know him. I know him.
like
I know
smaller
him.
YouTubers. Even though Modern War Negro has like 500,000, like he's still real. So I like going to smaller YouTubers for
I do too.
reviews. Like
Uh huh.
only reason I watch IGN and GameSpot is just to find out more about the game if I don't
Yeah,
already
I
know
watch
about
them for news. Their
it.
reviews are
I
obviously
hate
like,
IGN, man.
Some of their reviews are pretty harsh.
There was some
yeah.
news that Activision paid them like $20,000 or $30,000 to give it was either Advanced Warfare or previous Call of Duty like a 9 rating or something like that.
You know that? Oh, you mean like that rumor like 2 years ago when people said WB paid freaking Kristen Bell $2 million to try to come back?
What the heck?
They didn't do it, but that's the rumor. I was laughing when I
Wow.
heard it. I was like, no,
What? This is
no.
dumb.
I wish they would pay him $2 million for him to come back.
You still wouldn't take the money anyhow.
I just take it and be like, you know what? I can't do it.
Do you guys think this was the worst year of gaming though?
I mean, it
Hmm.
had some good game, but it had more overhyped than good, if anything.
In my
Yeah.
opinion, I think it probably is one. It probably is one of the worst years of gaming. Probably
Okay, then
not the worst.
let's see.
You think it was
Countdown would be
terrible?
Unity.
If you could really count down the number of solid, I could probably count the number of solid games on both of my hands. There's probably like 10 solid games that weren't overhyped. Maybe this whole
Five
entire year.
for me. I mean, I'm. I mean, the only game that could have saved this year was Arkham Knight, but they delayed it, which is good
Yeah.
because the fact that they delayed it means it won't turn out like Assassin's Creed Unity, all buggy and crap, or Arkham Origins.
I hate
So
Madden 15.
I don't play sports games. I suck at them.
Me
I
neither.
always got a question though. All right, you got a next gen console?
I wish I did. Nope. I don't.
What game would it take for you guys to get a next gen console though? Like
Arkham Knight.
what game would have
Arkham
to be?
Knight. Arkham
Kingdom
Knight.
Hearts. Kingdom Hearts 3. That's it. That's all I
Oh,
want.
And
in
Kingdom
life.
and
Hearts.
Kingdom Hearts 3,
I've
exactly.
got
And
it,
Kingdom
but
Hearts.
the thing that makes me mad with Square Enix is like you see a lot of companies starting to get money hungry now, and I didn't think Square Enix would do this, but only reason they're making it for Xbox One also is because Xbox One is paying them a lot to put the game on the console, and they're kind of
Yeah,
they're
man.
kind of losing money because their PC port of Final Fantasy was terrible. So
And
uh,
this is the first Kingdom
I hate
Hearts game
sellouts.
that's going to be on like a Microsoft system.
I
right,
hate sellouts,
if they
man.
wanted to put Kingdom Hearts on a Microsoft system, they should have given the 360, the 1.5, and 2.5 remake.
Exactly.
Yeah, they should have gave them. Don't give them like. Hey, I have
Right?
a question. Since why wasn't anybody from Kingdom Hearts in PlayStation All Stars then?
That's
Because
actually wow. That's a
that's a
good
good
point.
question.
Yeah,
That
I
is a good
mean,
question.
I'm thinking about you until you brought it up. I never thought about it, but now I'm thinking about it.
That's a good
Pretty
question.
much PlayStation mascots. So I don't know why.
I mean, they put the little big Planet Sack Boy in there, but he hasn't been around nearly as long as
Yeah,
Rocksteady.
he's not impactful. He wasn't
Right?
impactful as Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, that's actually a really good point.
Yeah, I just thought about that. So yeah, they should have put Batman from the Arkham games in it, cause wasn't Arkham Asylum in a exclusive for PlayStation 3 when it came out?
Yeah, no. For the PS3 version of Arkham Asylum, Joker was an exclusive character, which I do not understand. Why would they do that?
I hated that because I had the exclusive and I beat the game and I never once played as the Joker.
So everybody here has PS3.
I
I
do.
do.
I
All right,
do.
that's cool. That's cool.
Would you guys though like? I want you guys a question. Like, all right, well, I forgot what I was gonna ask. Like, I don't know what I was gonna ask though. That what you guys think about exclusive though? Like, do you agree with it? Do you
I
agree
hate it. I don't like it. It's so unfair.
I mean, I
It's
mean,
unfair.
I don't like it, but then most of the games I get is like the PlayStation gets the exclusive anyway. I don't care.
It's
Yeah,
always a
yeah.
play. Yeah, it's mostly the PlayStation systems that get the exclusives.
Or the
Always.
good ones. Or the good ones.
Oh, you meant exclusive games?
No exclusive content.
Oh yeah, I thought you meant games. Yeah, the
In my
content.
opinion, exclusive
Both.
content is dumb.
But
Like, why would I go out and buy a PlayStation 3 just to get the Joker from a Batman game? Like, I would never do that.
I
That's
wouldn't.
dumb. That's the
Exclusive
only chance you're
games
gonna
are
get.
different, but exclusive content, I never really saw the point in it. But
I never saw the point. Like, I mean, you're not gonna make somebody go buy a whole different system just to get it.
right,
What's your thoughts on DLC and season passes and all that
I
stuff?
hate DLC.
I can't tell you how many times I've fallen for season pass and the DLC sucks in it.
Just stop. Just
yeah.
stop.
See, me and my friends tricked the system. We just gave one person to buy the season pass, if like, let's just say for instance Call of Duty, and then we
Game
just game
share?
share
Yeah, I
off
do
of
that
him.
too.
I mean,
I'm not gonna-
I've never bought a season pass or DLC for Call of Duty ever, but I am gonna get the Destiny DLC just because it looks kind of good.
Hey, if it's
Hopefully not
good,
that
tell
bad.
me. I might reconsider getting Destiny.
The
But
only
at this
season
point,
Wait, you have Destiny for
It's
PS3?
terrible, man.
no, I'm thinking about getting it. I want your opinion.
Terrible.
The only season pass that I bought was for Lego Batman 3 for the 6 DLCs, and
True.
I played
I
the
did
first
too.
3.
I did too. Now I got the season pass for that too. That's the only season pass I brought though. That's the only season pass I brought with my last too.
Does
I've
anybody
never got a season pass.
does anybody have
because-
Lego superheroes, Marvel superheroes?
I wish I had that.
I
I was
love
I have it.
actually on my 3DS though.
I
I
like
need,
that
I need,
more than I like Lego Batman too.
right? I need help because like I beat the first mission. Now I've been stuck on this ship for like 2 months. I don't know where to go.
Well, let me just
Which
come
one?
in
The
there, my
second-
boy Captain America. We
I'm kind of slow when it comes to Lego games, but hey,
Which part are you on?
the part after you beat the first ever mission, I've been stuck in that part for like a month. I don't know where to go. I turn it on. I turn it on every week or so. I'm just like, let me see if I can figure it out now. And I refuse to watch a walkthrough. I hate watching walkthroughs. I'm trying to play games.
What? That's
So,
the
I mean,
best thing.
I
they
kind
know.
of agree because, like, I mean, I rather find stuff sometimes. The only time I ever watched a rock through was Uncharted because I suck at puzzles and stuff like that.
Uncharted was a complicated game if you sucked at puzzles. That is true.
For walkthroughs, I look up walkthroughs for Riddler trophies because searching for Riddler trophies gets me aggravated.
Screw that. I don't even look for them anymore. I just get lucky and like stumble upon them as I'm beating up somebody senselessly.
XT, who's your favorite superhero?
Pardon?
What's your favorite superhero? Like you got a favorite superhero?
Oh, Deadpool, of course.
Deadpool.
I'm gonna count right now in my room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 Deadpool posters in my room.
Oh my goodness.
Like the irony.
Yes, one of those posters is the Deadpool core, isn't there?
Yeah.
See?
I have the one with Deadpool with his arms
I'll
crossed.
ask you guys this question. This question is an interesting question. The 5 most overrated characters in comics right now of all
Now,
time.
you're not gonna like this, but number one
Iron
has to be
Man.
Batman.
Iron Man.
Oh my God! What did you just say?
Did you just say Iron Man?
Iron Man.
Iron Man
Why?
has become really overrated since his movies came out.
Iron Man and Thor. I really don't. No, Captain America. Iron Man and Captain America. Dude uses a gun.
I'm cool with Captain America. I like him. That shield though.
I don't know.
What do you mean? All right, I'll say to Chris. What do you mean by overrated? Like getting too much property?
Like the hype. It could be hype, popularity, too many movies, comics, just anything overrated.
Okay, Iron Man because of his movies. Okay, Iron Man only had one good movie, and yet he's.
Whoa.
Hey, to me, he only had one good movie.
Iron Man 3
You're-
was a good
that's
though.
your
I love
favorite.
Iron Man 3.
I love Iron Man 1. Iron Man 2 and 3 were.
I love number 2 because it just had War Machine in that movie.
Okay, War Machine was pretty epic. Those guns though. But,
So what about superheroes that haven't had enough publicity and enough movies? What about
pretty much everybody in the Bat family other than Batman.
You got a point.
And Robin, you're forgetting about Robin. Robin has enough publicity already with Teen Titans.
Yes, fair enough. But, I won't. I don't think I will ever get a Nightwing movie.
Did you guys watch
I
that
just don't
Nightwing YouTube series?
I mean, it's good, but you can tell like some of the stuff just feels fake.
The only superhero series I've ever watched is The Arrow, and it is by far the best show I've ever watched.
Ah,
What
I'm
about
not.
Flash?
I started kind of. Okay. My friend's trying to get me on the Flash right now. I know there was like a Flash versus Arrow episode last week or a week
Wasn't
before
yeah,
that.
yeah.
So my friend, he told me like, we just came off the Thanksgiving break because I'm in high school right now, and he was like, you need to go watch the Flash. So I watched. I mean, you need to go watch the Arrow. So right now I'm on like episode. I mean, I'm on season 2. There's like 23 episodes in every season. It's freaking.
Anyway, when you get to
All right.
Deathstroke, you're gonna be like, you just
I
gonna
got,
look
all
at.
right, I'm gonna ask you guys this: what do you guys think of Smallville, though?
Hey, it's pretty much my opinion on Call of Duty. It was good at the start, and
Smallville?
then
I
during the
liked it
end.
though.
Well, you said
I
what
like.
game?
I liked it though.
No, he
I was
said
talking
on the show Smallville.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I mean, it had those bad seasons, but when it had a good season, it had a good season. I'll
I'll say
admit
number. What do you? I think number 10 was the best one.
that. I don't know which season was the best because the first like 4 seasons was a high school love trap.
Yes, yes. I'm getting bored. I'm getting tired of that. I'm on season 4 right now.
Hey,
I'm
I'm
gonna
waiting
give
for
you
that
guys-
legendary day for
I'm gonna
Smallville
ask
to
you
be
guys
put
a
on
question.
Netflix.
I'll ask you guys a question though. This question is gonna be very intriguing. If you had to kill off one character in the comics and could never come back in the comics, and you just tired of it, what character would you kill off and why?
Uncle Ben.
What?
Uncle Ben.
What?
Uncle Ben.
Hero though.
What?
Hero
Uncle
though.
Ben. Uncle Ben.
This guy- Did you just say Uncle Ben?
Wait, oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood. I thought you said, was there one character that never had that? Is
No. What character that you want to kill off?
Superhero.
Oh.
It has to be superhero.
Superhero. I don't know. There's so many. I mean, I don't want to choose my most hated one.
I'm
Oh,
gonna say, for me, Batwoman. I don't think she's necessary anymore.
you know, a lot of people don't even consider Batwoman a part of the Bat family.
I mean, we already got like
I
4
like
Batgirls. Why do we need a
Cool, though. Sorry,
Batwoman?
cool concept wise though.
No, it's just Catwoman, man. Catwoman just adds sex appeal to the whole entire Bat series, so she's not needed anymore.
I don't know.
Well, technically, you got a whole bunch of other female superheroes and villains that add their sex appeal.
Right.
Starfire, for instance. I think
She used to not be sex appeal, now she is.
Poison Ivy. Now she's not a sex appeal anymore. Not anymore. Once they made her new 52 version, she was just out.
I would kill off the Hulk, man.
I was thinking about that, then I was like, I mean, I'm decent with the Hulk. I don't hate him that much.
I love the Hulk. I love the Hulk.
I like him. I don't hate him. I don't hate him. I don't love him. He's just in the middle.
He was cool with he was cool in the Avengers. I just never got. Like, I never liked the character. Like I just don't understand the Green Monster that smashed up.
All right, Chris? Have you watched Earth's Mightiest Heroes?
I liked him in that though. He was cool in that.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
one here. Okay, if I could choose one hero to kill off, I would have to go with. I can't. I really don't know.
Just say the character.
I don't know.
You gonna say Batman? Go ahead. Go ahead.
No. I wish they killed off Batman. I go DC myself. Burn that damn building. Hey, Alfred. He needs peace.
What?
He needs peace.
After that, there's no Bruce, man.
Exactly.
Alfred needs peace. That man, he is a butler to a man that dresses up like a bat and fights a clown. I would want peace.
So if Alfred just dies already, who is Bruce gonna go to get his wounds cleared up after a brutal fight with Bane?
That man is 40 years old or 30 years old. Do it himself. I don't care, man. That man, he's a grown man. He doesn't need no butler, especially no old butler. Alfred deserves peace. That man needs to go work in the Fortress of Solitude. At least Superman will appreciate him. Batman needs to become Alfred and just let Dick Grayson be Batman. I don't know. I feel so bad for Alfred. I couldn't be Alfred. He goes through too much. Alfred and Commissioner Gordon. They go through too much with these superheroes, man.
Especially Commissioner.
Especially. No, I couldn't be Alfred or Commissioner Gordon. No. And Alfred, do you know how weird it has to be? You're the butler to a man who dresses up like a bat, and every other Tuesday you see this man wearing tights with a giant ass who can fly come in the back. You gotta serve him cookies and crap. No. Because, as soon as Superman go evil again, who's gonna get blown up? The Batcave. Who's in the Batcave? Me. I'm cleaning this goddamn. No.
You got the kryptonite in the vault.
I don't care, man, because as soon as I kill him, Batman gonna get that fit. Like, why'd you kill him? No,
If I
no.
had to kill off, if for me, and I had to kill off another character, and it may seem kind of crazy, me, and I forgot what character it was. Me, Wolverine, man, he gotta go, man.
I like
Wolverine,
Wolverine. I like
Didn't they already
Wolverine.
kill him off already?
He's gonna come back.
you need to go, man. He gotta go, man.
I
Wolverine
can't
gotta
say
go.
that, man. Wolverine's a monster.
Man.
I like
What
Wolverine.
movies do? Nah, man. I'm not a fan of Wolverine. I dug him back in the day, back when he was cool, but now he just overused entirely too much.
For me, now in my days, I feel like I wish I was Wolverine.
No, I couldn't be Wolverine. No.
A
He lives too long.
super villain I would have to kill off is Thanos.
Yeah, so super villains are easier. I can't take it. Well, Thanos is just
He's
the same
Hey,
problem with Thanos.
nobody.
Thanos.
Me and my friends
Thanos?
looked this up. Me and my friends looked this up in first period of class like a month ago. Nobody can kill Thanos. Like it's
Stupid.
what's the point of having him there? Nobody's gonna defeat him, so he's just.
I think
That's
they
my
should
problem
kill
with
off
Thanos.
Galactus. Galactus is a person they should kill off.
I agree.
Darkseid's immortal too. Then Darkseid's immortal too. Then
I
True.
mean, hey, yeah, but Darkseid, he's the original. He gets a pass. My problem with Thanos is the same problem I have with Deadpool. He's pretty much just.
I mean, does Darkseid need a gauntlet to
Copy
kill?
of
To destroy a planet? Nope.
Hey, I mean,
Thanos a badass man. I like Thanos. I like Thanos personally. I like the fact that he's a big threat.
I like him, but it's funny you like Thanos because he's one of the reasons you probably hate Deadpool because he's the reason Deadpool can't die.
But Thanos
Yes.
interesting character though. Thanos interesting
Going after both of them are going after the same woman.
That's true though.
Deadpool a pimp though. Thanos is like the beggar. Deadpool is like, psh, I don't
Nah,
need
man.
this.
I hate what they did with this Deadpool movie. I'm not gonna go watch it. I'm a Deadpool fan, but from the looks of that trailer, I'm not gonna go watch that.
No,
movie.
that's just like the CG trailer. It's not really gonna look like that.
It's not
Okay.
a trailer. It's just a test footage to see.
Yeah,
how-
just like wait, a villain I would kill off forever. Man, that's just as hard.
Gotta go, man.
I would have said Joker, then I thought about it. I was like, if they take away the
Say
Joker,
the
they take
Joker,
away
I
the
will
money.
hunt you down.
Hey,
Joker gotta go,
if
man.
they take away the Joker, then they might as well be taking away half their money. Like, okay, a villain that I would want them to kill off. I'll have to say, I really can't choose one. I really can't.
I know a villain DC should kill off. Mongol.
No one likes Mongol. He's like the reason I never liked Mongol because in the Justice League cartoon he looks like a yellow
You
dark
have that
side.
same reason too, right? You have that same reason.
Yeah, he looks like a weaker yellow dark side.
When I watched that episode of Justice League, I'm like, I hate this dude. Even in anything comic-wise with DC, if I see Mongol, I'm like, I hate this guy.
I
really
liked him in
You like
Young Justice
Mongol?
though. He was kind of a beast.
You don't
I
like
would use Mongol as a Superman villain or a Justice League villain. Like he abducts
I
somebody
mean,
and if
it
the
was
fight.
good to have him in Young Justice. That was kind of good to have him in.
Yeah, he was a beast. Actually, no, I'll kill off Green Goblin.
No.
Not Green Goblin. I'm sorry. Doctor Octopus. Isn't he?
Doc Ock?
Hey, I used to like Doc Ock, but when he took Peter's body, I kind of got it felt kind of
Yeah,
weird.
you know what? You actually make a lot of sense because basically for the past few years, Doc Ock has been causing a lot more trouble for Spidey these past few years.
Really, I'm starting to wonder if he's like Spider-Man's new big villain instead of Venom or Green Goblin.
I mean, who do you think is a more better arch villain for Spider-Man? Green Goblin, Doc Ock, or Venom?
I mean, Venom is the one that can match him physically.
Venom.
But I like Green Goblin because Green Goblin is like he's pretty much Spider-Man's Joker.
In my opinion, Doctor Octopus is like he uses tentacles. Like I can't take this nigga serious. Like, I see this nigga, I'm gonna kill you. Like if I was Spider-Man, I would look at this nigga and laugh. Like he uses tentacles on his back. Like, I can't take him serious.
I like Green Goblin. The reason I like Green Goblin is because he's more twist. He did something even worse than what the Joker did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
He tapped Gwen Stacy. He gets props for that. He got her pregnant, then he killed her. That's props.
No, what if?
I'll do that.
How do you think Spider-Man would react if Green Goblin killed Mary Jane?
She need to die anyway. She need to die anyway. Man.
I love dragging. Oh, kill them. Entire mixtape. Those 2 bars. Like 10 seconds.
All right. So what's the next topic, Chris?
The next topic. This is the last topic. Is broken games, man. Like broken games, man. This is the last topic. How you feel about broken games, man? How you feel about games being broken this year, man?
I know. I don't want to talk in this topic first because I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start ranting for like an hour.
Well, yeah. Well, let everybody else get their little rant out when they're gonna let AT Nova spread this topic apart.
So who's gonna rant first?
Actually, I think I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna keep it short. My problem with broken games now is not the fact that when they come out they're broken. It's the fact that remember back in the day, the PlayStation 2 days, like yeah, you still had it online, but when you bought the game actually worked. The company couldn't really put out patches or anything like that. But now, what developers are starting to do is they're starting to make games subpar like halfway. Then they put them out. They see what the problems are. Then they put out a patch. So that way they still make their money, and they're not really losing any money by people immediately buying the game and seeing that it's broken. Because on PS2 days, if somebody bought a game and found out it was broken, nobody else was gonna buy it. Well, now if someone buys a game, they find out it's broken, they can easily just patch it, and then people hop right back on the bandwagon. That's the problem with broken games, in my opinion.
Hey, I just got back, but since you're talking about broken games, a game I loved, well, I thought I love it, but it's really bad broken. It's a game, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
Which one?
It's the newest one, Out of the Shadows. Download only.
What, Out of the Shadows is that broken? I mean,
it's the most broken game I ever played. It's worse than Unity. Sometimes you get glitched out. You'll fall through a level with the other players. That game is Hey, I love Ninja Turtles. That's the only reason I bought it. When I played it was man, that game.
You know what?
I still have it, but I kind of wish I
agree with you on that because you know how you had to revive a turtle and you need a energy pack. That's the only way to revive a turtle. That's one problem I have. My second problem is what is my second problem? The fight sequence. That's too much. It feels like I keep button mashing and then when I have to counter, the counter don't work.
It's pretty much like the Arkham games, except broken.
Yes, that's what the combat is like. It was like this combat's just kind of like the Arkham.
What game you talking about?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows.
Oh God!
Don't bring me.
And the reason I'm so mad at the game and the people who made it is they actually patched it, but the problem stayed. So you can't even tell what they patched.
That is true. I think a broken game this year that kind of flew under the radar and kind of got away with being broken is Assassin's Creed Rogue. It's because Unity took the stage because it was for next gen, but Assassin's Creed Rogue was so broken. That was, but it could be in the top 5 worst games of 2014.
How bad it was though, as far as being broken.
It wasn't anything with like how like the game was bad. It was the fact that like you guys were just talking about falling through maps. It was you would fall off your horse sometimes just randomly, like just a whole bunch of glitches, and it was really like sometimes I would pull out my sword and there would be no sword in my hand. So
oh my gosh, now that's broken.
See, that's what me and Chris were talking about earlier. That's what happened when you work on 2 games at once.
Right, I fell off the mountain. I was on it was on this snow map and it was like some little battle or whatever, and then I killed this dude and I pushed him off the mountain. And then this other dude hit me with his sword, so I fell off the mountain. I was like, okay, I'm probably gonna die. I just fell right into the water and kept on falling and kept on falling.
Oh my gosh, I hate that.
It has a lot of bugs. It has a lot of bugs. It flew under the radar because Unity had its problems with its bad problems, but Rogue has to be.
I got another example of a broken game. Sonic the Hedgehog 2006.
Don't you dare say that name in this. No. No. That game killed Sonic for me. That's not funny. That's not funny. That's some trifling stuff right there. You shouldn't be laughing. No. That game. That game was horrible. You know when you freaking run and you go like around. He could just walk. He would go over it.
You know, actually, the new Sonic is broken. You could beat the game within an hour doing this little glitch. There's literally a glitch with Knuckles.
Wait, are
You
you talking about Sonic Boom?
Yeah, you literally press the button
Yes,
over and
that's like
over, and you could beat the.
bugs.
If you press the button for an hour, you could beat the whole game.
Hey,
That's how broken that game is.
No, the dumb thing was to put a combat sequence in a Sonic game.
hey, no, it was fun when they did it with Sonic Heroes. That was a good game.
It was
But
terrible
Sonic
when they
Boom,
did. The
yeah.
worst Sonic of all time for me is probably like Sonic Colors, or
Sonic Colors was decent. The worst Sonic to me will always be 2006, man.
nah,
Come
Sonic
on, the
Colors
game.
was
Come
not
on,
fun to
on
me.
GameCube.
Yeah. Sonic Colors is like 3DS, I think. DS, whatever.
Sonic Colors was for Wii and DS only.
Yeah, maybe it's because I played it on the DS. I didn't really like, get the full feel for it. But if I probably would have played it on Wii, I probably would have liked it
I
a little
like
better.
what was the Sonic game when you could play as Shadow Sonic?
Sonic the Hedgehog?
That was Sonic.
It was on Wii for the GameCube. It was for the GameCube though.
Sonic Adventure 2.
Those are the
That was
best Sonic games.
fun. I liked that though.
Hey,
That was my
this
favorite.
doesn't count as a Sonic game, but Shadow the Hedgehog, I never understood why he had a gun.
That shit, I was like, what the heck was that? What the gun for?
Shadow, in my opinion, is kind of like a badass older brother of Sonic. That's
really
how I
what
look
it
at him.
I like, to be honest though, I like Shadow more than Sonic though.
Right,
Man.
right. You know, okay, so I have a question.
Go
No
ahead.
Man's Sky is getting a lot of hype. What is so great about this game?
I
It's
don't
like an
know.
explorer game. This is what I took from the trailer. It's like an explorer game, and I call bullshit on this 'cause I think it's not gonna happen. But apparently every player can find their own planet, and I don't understand it. I really don't. It's confusing.
But what do you do in the game? That's my question. Do you
What,
fight? Do
what
you
game are we
explore?
talking about?
No
This
Man's
game called
Sky.
No Man's Sky. It's getting the most hype I've probably ever seen. Ever.
It has just as much hype as Destiny. I don't know why.
Right. It has just as much hype as Black Ops when it first came out. Oh, that game was so hyped. It broke records.
I like Black Ops 2. I did not like Unity or Rogue or Watch Dogs.
Oh, Watch Dogs was broken.
I've rarely seen overhyped
Watch
game
Dogs
that I
broken?
actually liked.
Watch Dogs was broken. It was. It was.
Wow.
I mean, it was a bad game either way. That's the problem with it.
I played the game. I played the game though, so you know what? It was kind of broke. It did have some weird glitches in there though.
Yeah,
man.
it was.
That game was kind of broken though.
I mean, maybe it's because I played it on PlayStation 3. Maybe it was smoother on PS4, which I'll give it the benefit of the doubt that it was smoother on PlayStation 4. But from what I saw, I played it a few times. It wasn't bad. It wasn't rogue bad, but there was a few times when some weird glitches happened.
I think one of the developers that said that Watch Dogs really wasn't next gen. Was supposed to be meant for next gen, but they put it out for last gen just for profits, you know.
Yeah, so
Like they do other. Yeah.
that was probably one of the main reasons why.
But seriously though,
You played that Assassin's Creed Unity XT?
Yeah, I played a little bit of it.
You come into any kind of glitches in there?
Nah, not yet. Well, I played it when I was over. I slept over at my friend's house. I played it for like an hour or 2 hours, and it ran smooth when I saw it. Like I was watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos. Everybody was like, "This game is broken. They need to patch." But hey, from what I saw, I didn't run into any bugs. I played it like an hour, 2 hours, so it was pretty good for me.
Alright,
It
I'll
was
say
fine
this.
for me.
What is the worst Sonic game besides Sonic 06?
Colors.
I haven't played any Sonic games, so I'm lost in this one here. So.
Tex, what about you?
Okay, I'm back. What happened?
I said, what was the worst Sonic game in history besides Sonic 06?
There is no worse Sonic game in history other than Sonic 06. I hated that game.
How bad it was though. I never played it though. It can't be that bad now.
Oh, it is that bad. It's
Chris,
worse than that
it is
bad.
bad. Like
How bad it is though. Like
It's worse than how bad you think it is.
the free roam is terrible. The way Sonic runs, he's not even going at his fastest.
He runs like
He's walking. The way he runs looks like he's walking.
It's like Sonic Boom bad, where you can walk, and the only time he running is when he going on little circle things.
Yes.
Oh
Yes.
my
That's
god.
dope.
Oh
Wait,
man.
wait, you
Oh.
could. That's how Sonic Boom is set up.
Sonic Boom was just awful.
I was actually really thinking about getting a Wii U just for that, but
Don't.
I was watching. I
Hey,
mean,
speaking of the circle thing in Sonic 2006, whatever, that crappy game we will never talk about ever. When you run the circle, you can stop like at the top of the circle. You can just walk the rest down.
What the?
wow.
Yes,
Stupid.
yes. And
Yeah.
Silver's design. Oh my gosh. Here's the thing. When people first play as Silver, they think Silver's gonna be as fast as Sonic, but he's not. You're gonna find out Silver's going so slow. You think by the time you finish the end of the level, you think you're gonna get a rank D, but find out you get a B or A.
Do the other characters in the Sonic series, because I've never really been like too deep or quote unquote fan of the Sonic series, but do they even really play a major role within the games, or are they just there
Really, in
because
most of the
they're
games, it's really
They're
just
just
about
there.
Sonic and Shadow.
okay?
It's really most
That's
of the
what I
games
was
are about.
thinking.
What you
Most
guys
of
think
the
about
time,
Knuckles?
they're just there.
What you guys think about Knuckles looking like a big like he lift weights in Sonic Boom?
That was dumb.
Nigga was
Why would
drinking
they do
protein
that?
Okay,
shakes for
at
years.
first I was okay with it, but then I look at all the designs, and the only design I really am okay with is Tails, because he looks like the exact same with stuff on.
Is Tails a girl or a boy? I'm confused.
Tails
Tails
is a dude. He's
Oh,
a dude.
whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa.
The reason why he's saying because Tails sounds like a girl, but looks
Yeah.
like a dude.
And
But
then
Tails is voiced by a female, but he is a dude.
that's actually funny. I was thinking about that. You know, Riley off the Boondocks is voiced by a female also.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sounds like a dude though.
He's exactly. It doesn't sound like a girl, but
It sounds like a male voice.
oh, people still actually care about the Wii. What?
The Wii.
No,
the
we-
The Wii, not Wii U. The Wii.
No, who cares about the Wii? The Wii is.
I'm reading the article right now on the Wii. I don't know. I didn't know people actually still cared about it.
I never cared
The
about
Wii has
it.
died as soon as the Wii U came out.
Actually, I was about to cop it. I was about to cop a Wii again because this Star Wars game was coming out for it. But
Man,
some footage got leaked for it, and it looked dope. But then the developers canceled it after the footage got leaked. So
I know what you're talking about.
all you coons and hackers out there need to stop leaking these gameplays because I was about to get a Wii U and be like, everybody be like, you still play? I was about to get a Wii. Everybody's
I
like,
want to say this, man. I want you to want to say this because it's gonna be interesting, man. I hate Star Wars, man. Never got into it. Never got into it. I'm not a fan of it. Never been into
Hey,
it. I don't,
I have to
That's your
agree with you.
opinion. I agree. Yeah, no, I mean, not agree. That is your opinion. You may say it, but if I may say so myself, you're wrong. I'm kidding.
man. I mean, it's not like I don't find like the series boring. I just never got into it with lightsabers and all that other. No,
Hey, that's really fair. I mean,
yeah.
what you're saying is all valid points. Because I remember the first time I saw Star Wars. The first Star Wars I saw was Phantom Menace. So you can imagine that I wasn't a very fond of the series
Right.
after that movie.
I mean, I don't know.
My first Star Wars movie that I watched was Revenge of the Sith. That was
What,
my
you guys-
The reason why I couldn't get down with Star Wars, 'cause I was watching it on Spike TV. They had they was running a marathon of Star Wars.
Yeah.
I tried to spend like 1 hour watching it, and I got bored watching it. Just like what is this? This looks stupid. What the world?
I know nothing about Star Wars. The only thing I know about Star Wars is Battlefront for PS2 and PSP was the best games ever created.
Oh, Battlefront?
Yeah.
I love Battlefront. I'm
Star
getting the
Wars
next Battlefront.
Yep, those are
Did
the
you
best
guys
games ever
did you
created.
guys see a YouTube video of Darth Vader versus Batman?
Don't get
saw
me
that.
started on that video, please.
I saw.
Please.
Hey, you can say what you want about that video. It was dope.
It was
You know
kind of
what?
dope, but
You know
I don't
what?
need
And
to
this is coming from a Batman fan. I'm kind of glad Batman got his ass whipped. You need
I was rooting for Batman, but I tell you, I was rooting for Darth Vader because I was like, Batman better not win this because
I was like,
He's awesome.
I was like,
Yeah.
yes, Batman gotta win this. And like Darth Vader, like
no,
Darth
but
Vader's
like
gotta
the point, like I was like, I want Darth Vader to win, but then Batman put out that lightsaber. I was, that man was like, I'm always prepared. He put out a lightsaber. I was like,
I was
oh
like,
my
you
God.
think I would?
He got whipped,
You
though.
think I would just come up here and fight you without a lightsaber? What do you think I got in my hand right now?
That man's Batman, and I like the story behind it. It was like he's here for the Kryptonian, so
I
you
was
know.
like, he's here for the Kryptonian.
I want to know how Darth Vader captured Superman. Like that's what I want to know. I want to see that fight.
This nigga choked him
Superman
out
just
in his
flipped
sleep
somebody.
or something like that.
Or probably shot the beam from the Death Star with some kryptonite energy.
Okay, but like I know it's just like for the video, but if they took Superman, I'm not gonna sit Batman. I'm gonna send Green Lantern. Like this is a space mission. I
mean, cause here's the thing. When I first saw the video, I was like, you know what? Okay. Cause I mean, and to me, to be honest with you, and this is coming from Batman fanatic. Personally, I kind of glad he lost though, man. Because first of all, like Darth Vader, you know, I'm not too familiar with the character, but I was like, I saw the battle, I was like, okay, you know what? Oh man, Batman to win it. And then I saw like how he blew the ship up at the end. I was like, no way, Batman can survive that, man. You can't.
the man snapped his neck so fast.
Huh?
That neck snap though, it was like Man of Steel except PG-13.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying here's the thing though. Like I think for me, first of all, when I first saw it, I was like, okay, it was a battle. But Darth Vader to me was like, I was like, ain't no way in the hell, because this Darth Vader space is his space. This is his home field. Now it was on the Batcave. Darth Vader went to the Batcave. I think Batman would have won that one. But
that man gonna be just like Bane. He gonna get hit by that Batmobile.
Yeah, exactly. Do what he did to Bane in Arkham Asylum. Just run the Batmobile all over his body.
And actually, on that channel, Batman has lost a lot of his battles. I think he lost his battle against Wolverine.
That's 2 battles he lost.
Yeah, this is the only. I promise you, this is the only website that would allow Batman to lose. Like on death battles, when Batman lost to Spider-Man, so many fanboys came out so bad. They made another death battle for no reason, just to let Batman be Captain America.
You think Batman can be Black Panther though?
No. I don't think he can. Black Panther is just as skilled, but he has like his suits.
His vibranium knives though.
Yeah, Batman is like they're both equally skilled, but Black Panther has better gear. That's the only thing I got to say about it.
I just think, you know, here's the thing for me. When I remember when they was talking about Batman versus, they was I forgot who it was. They was talking about I forgot who it was. They was comparing the death battle to. And personally, when I saw the video, I was like, personally, because I left the comment in the YouTube video, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of glad he lost, because I know a lot of Bat fans talking about, man, this is wrong. Darth Vader beat him. I'm like, he's in space. This is his home field. Like.
I mean, to be fair, I think Darth Vader, all he had to do was just use the Force choke from the beginning, but that's just
right.
Yeah, that would easily ended his life right there.
You know, let's have a quick fight right quick.
Yeah. I mean, because first of all, because I was like, to me, now, if it would have, let me see, who was it? I forgot who it was in DC Universe. I forgot the guy name, but
Red Hood?
Huh?
Red Hood. No, that battle made me mad because I feel like Red Hood would beat the Punisher.
He would.
Yeah, he's more skilled. He's just as good with guns. I mean, Red Hood would beat Punisher.
I won't say this about Jason Todd though. Like Jason Todd though, to make Jason Todd an interesting character. I like Red Hood in concept though. Like, but I feel like Jason Todd should be an anti-hero. Jason Todd should be just a strictly villain, man. He should be a villain, man. Personally.
Oh, Nightwing beat Gambit.
I feel like, Chris, basically, what's your main problem with Star Wars again?
Huh?
What's your main problem with Star Wars?
My main problem with Star Wars, I never got into it. Like when I went to Comic-Con this year and for the Dragon Con in Atlanta.
Hold on. You went to Dragon Con? You didn't take me, bro.
You live in Atlanta, Texas?
Yeah, I live in Atlanta. Hell, you gotta live here.
What?
Yeah, Dragon Con. I ain't never been to one Dragon Con in my life. I ain't been to no con in my life. I'm going to one of these days, I swear.
I've been to Comic-Con, New York, my first convention I ever went to.
See, I'm scared to go to Comic-Con. Because I'm one of those people who want to go to Hall H and wait for those big trailers. And be one of those people like in the video yelling when they introduce something. Like when they show the Batman vs Superman logo, I'll be one of those people like, oh my God!
The whole room went crazy.
I love watching that video. It just makes me feel like...
I won't say this about Star Wars. I won't say this about Star Wars. Even as a kid, I never found it interesting, like, you know, Chewbacca and all this stuff, like...
What happened to Chewbacca?
Like, I never got into that, though. I'm not saying people who watch Star Wars is crazy. I think Star Wars is a cool concept, but I never got into it. Like, I never found it interesting, like... Okay, lightsabers and stormtroopers and all this stuff.
The reason Star Wars has become so big is because when it originally came out, it was it was awesome to see all those effects. If it
Yeah.
came out like today for the first time, it wouldn't be as big.
Yeah. I mean, but Star Wars, I want to say this about Star Wars, though. It did change film, though. It did change just how you look at special effects and other stuff. Like, to me, I feel like, to me, I'm going to say this overall, Guardians of the Galaxy is better than Star Wars as a series, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion.
I want a Star Wars Guardians of the Galaxy team up in a comic. 'Cause I know. Wait, doesn't Disney own both of them?
Yeah.
No.
Darth Vader meets Captain America for the win. No, Rocket Raccoon meets R2-D2. Yes. Or Chewbacca.
Groot versus Chewbacca.
I am Groot. I can't do his voice. I can't do his voice. I always hated hearing Chewbacca, and I hated how Han could understand him.
That's what I want to know.
I was cool
You know,
with Rocket understanding Groot. Oh.
I want to say this about Star Wars too, like the stormtroopers. Like you know, I was watching. They had Star Wars. I forgot what channel it was. They were playing a Star Wars movie. I was watching stormtroopers, and they was like shooting at a target, and they were just missing. I'm like,
Yes.
Like you shooting.
Yes,
like what
they
are
have
you
no
aiming
aim.
for?
Okay, this is the troopers really suck. Like in the prequels, the troopers are actually pretty awesome. They're beasts. They know how to actually shoot people. But it's like they all shoot like straight ahead, no matter where their target is.
Exactly.
Like,
I think the best.
You just use the lightsaber.
The stormtroopers were a lot better in episode 2 and 3.
In 3, they killed the Jedi, and yet they can't kill. Okay, wait. I always question that logic because they can kill Jedi in the prequels, but they can't kill like one Jedi.
How could a Jedi not stand against against 3 stormtroopers?
Yeah, that's stupid. Unless you got caught really off guard.
Yeah, unless you got caught off guard, then that explains everything. But if
now going against like 60, I understand. Like 40 or something, go ahead. You might be dead.
Nah. Now here's the thing: if you're like a really badass Jedi like Yoda,
now Yoda was a beast. He killed him before they even shot.
you can probably just do a force move to the ground and just send them flying.
I'll ask you guys a question though, because I really want to get into Star Wars, like Black Wing, Texas Slayer, like if I want to get hold on, sir. I want to get in Star Wars. Like what movies should I see so I can get into it?
Okay, in my opinion, the original 3 movies they're gonna be, to me they were boring, but they had a good story, but they're not like
the sequel.
When you see them do the lightsaber duels, you're gonna be like,
what is this?
Boring. This is boring. They're just tapping swords. If they wanted to kill each other, one of them could just like leap right quick and just. But like in the prequels, like if I had to say a Star Wars movie, I think you'd like Episode 3.
Yeah, Episode 3.
But people say Episode 3 is terrible though. Like I have a friend who's a Star Wars fanatic. He says Episode 3 was trash.
The only reason people say Episode 3 was trash is because it wasn't Episode 6 or 5 or 4.
How many episodes Star Wars have though?
It has like 6 maybe. Isn't the new one?
Only thing about Star Wars is their episodes are movies. Like I'm not about to sit, like their episodes are super long.
Yeah, that's my problem. Like I don't got time to get hours to watch to see some.
Right. Like I can sit down, I can watch an hour episode of like The Walking Dead. That's not that bad. But
you're not gonna be like 3 hours watching one movie.
Yeah, like and then especially if you said it doesn't really gain your interest, that like right off the bat, it's gonna be like,
yeah, that's a waste of money.
That's a movie I'm gonna watch when I want to go to sleep.
If Star Wars Episode 7, the new one coming out, if it's confirmed to be like 3 hours as long as the old ones, I wouldn't suggest you watch it. Because if you're not into it,
please, it probably might be an hour and like 30 or 40 minutes.
Hey, I'm one of the people who I didn't like the teaser. The teaser didn't do anything for me.
Yeah, they didn't really put too much info into it.
If you wanted a teaser that would no, it wasn't even that. It just didn't hype me up.
What's new?
That retarded looking lightsaber with the 2 ends.
What's the new Star Wars movies about though? Because I saw when I was 8.
All we know is that the characters from the original movies are back and helping new people.
What's the
So
story? What's the story though? Like, cause I know it's called The Force Awakens, whatever so and so.
so maybe they're gonna like it's a possibility they're gonna start the Jedi Order again because the Jedi were obliterated and the last
And
few Jedi were
it's supposed to set 30 years after Return of the Jedi.
yeah.
They picked a good time to come. They picked a good time to come back though. Like
Because you know Star Wars
weird.
light people up.
It does. I can't even lie. I might have to get into it. I might have to get into it a little bit.
I mean the comics and the TV shows are pretty good though.
I
What do you
love
think about the Star Wars the CG Star Wars show called
That show's awesome. That show's awesome. I love that series.
Star Wars
Like,
Rebels.
Oh, the Clone Troopers. Clone Troopers is awesome. I mean, no, the Clone Wars is awesome.
Yes. Wait, which one?
And both of them, the animated one, like the cartoon style, and the
That was my
CGI
favorite.
one.
Oh, anime.
Hey, the animated one was awesome, and that one Grievous was putting in work.
Yep.
And man was jumping on buildings.
Like, do you like the CG on the show though? Like, do you like the CG though? Like the CG.
The new CG in Rebels looks more cartoony than it did in Clone Wars.
Well,
And
my thing is, I'm saying this to me. I didn't like this in Beware the Batman. I hate CG shows, man. That's a lazy way to do things.
I mean, I hate CG shows too, but I love the
Just
Green
love the
Lantern animated
animation.
series.
I prefer animation, man. I prefer hand-drawn animation personally. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm a
I mean,
Batman.
if I had to say animation I loved, it'd probably be the animation for like,
Young Justice.
yeah, Young Justice animation. That was awesome. But the only CG show I could think of myself really liking was Green Lantern.
Oh,
Yes.
that was a good show though. That was
That
good.
animation looked nice.
Yeah, and it worked with the Green Lanterns because he was all bright and stuff. It doesn't work with a character like Batman, who's all dark.
Oh yeah. Let's not talk about that show, please.
Hey, I didn't think it was that. Did you see the Deathstroke in it? Had like a hockey mask, but it was like not a hockey mask.
Wait,
It
come on,
looked
what
really
the
bad.
Batman?
It looked like Casey Jones.
Yeah, Beware the Batman, it got canceled, and the rest of the episodes premiered either on the internet or somewhere, and one of the episodes was Batman fights Deathstroke, and Deathstroke looks horrible.
What about Killer Croc? What do you think of Killer Croc in that show?
Hey, I got that far. I only saw the picture of Deathstroke.
Terrible, man. Don't bring Killer Croc up ever again. That dude look like a down on steroids, dog.
Hey, that's pretty much hey, Killer Croc was never that good of a character in the original cartoon. Like, remember that there's a whole meme about the old Killer Croc. He was so dumb that he was like, I threw a rock at him.
Everyone still loves that quote. Everyone loves that.
I love it too. I love it too. But in my opinion, every version of Killer Croc hasn't been that good. The only one that's been really good is the one from Arkham City.
Yes.
Arkham Asylum and the Arkham Killer Croc, that's Killer Croc. The other ones, like there's that show called The Batman. I liked it. Had an anime style.
Batman?
Yeah. I like that show, but that Killer Croc was pretty much like a Ninja Turtle. He like got infected by ooze and grew up.
The Killer Croc for Arkham Origins was terrible.
Oh,
Yeah, he
You
was,
killed him. It took you like 3 minutes at the beginning of the game to kill him. Like, it was terrible.
yeah,
that
I-
boss fight was easy.
Right.
And you know what else I hate about Arkham Origins is that most of the mercenaries aren't even a part of the story. You have to go find them.
You know what I hate
Yeah,
about
like-
Arkham Origins too? You know what I hate about Arkham Origins the whole time? I want to say this, man. Like I fought Bane 3 times. 3 times.
I think when they had Bane look all beefy, that was a little over the top.
No.
Yeah.
Them Bane battles was unnecessary, especially the last one. That dude, like man, that dude was all jacked. I'm like, come on, man, you beat him the first time. Why you gotta fight him again? That's the only thing I hate about Origins, and it was like that story was terrible, man. I don't care what nobody says. That was the worst story ever for Arkham game. Like, it was a lousy way to do it. You screwed over Black Mask. I got mad about that, and I didn't like that, man.
That's saying a lot. because
I agree,
all
I agree.
The Arkham games had really good stories.
They gave me beyond terrible. And WB Montreal was so lazy, and I was so mad because Deathstroke is one of my favorite assassins in the DC universe. How you just gonna make him a challenge match character, man? Put him in free roam.
Yeah, like how they did with Catwoman in Arkham City.
Yeah.
What else next?
How come? No, I got a question. I go on YouTube, I type in Batman Arkham City, Robin, and then I find out there are free roam videos of this. I'm like, how do people make them go free roam? Are those mods?
PC mods. PC mods.
Oh, PC mods.
Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, I know I told Chris, but I think it's been reported that Batman v Superman has just finished shooting.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hey, you know what'd be funny? I wish DC would just troll us and it actually comes out in 2015.
yeah.
I think they, I think
Why was the point
you
of
know what? To be honest
moving
with
it
you,
to
I got theories on
2016?
that. I think they gonna release the movie in 2015. Man, they just throwing us
If
for.
they do that, then that means like what? Every other movie is like a year earlier. Like
Uh-huh.
Wonder Woman is like 2016. It actually comes out 2000. Um. Um.
16.
Yeah. 15, whatever. Wait, when does Wonder Woman come out? No, not Wonder Woman. Suicide Squad.
Personally, because
Suicide
you know
Squad
what,
comes
man,
out.
I kind of glad DC pushing the movie back to 2016. Personally, I rather for it to come out 2015. Why? Because you got the Avengers coming out, and why not put Batman versus Superman up against it? So
I don't think DC has a chance against beating Marvel at the moment.
Nope.
No,
Nope.
no,
At
no,
the
no.
moment, when it comes to movies, DC is just gonna have to like,
They're gonna have to take a back seat. They're gonna have to learn from what Marvel has done over the years.
yeah, yeah,
I
because
should release it. I should release it before Avengers though, if they got a chance, or they can break the record though.
That
hey,
still won't work. It won't work.
hey, Avengers, the original Avengers is that movie got a lot of money,
It
and it
did.
got a lot of money because how they set it up through all the other movies. Like this is the second movie in the whole universe, and they got a team up.
I want you guys a question though, because well, I mean, with all these characters, do you think too many? Like, are you cool with too many characters in one superhero? Like, do
No.
you think it's
No.
are
I
you?
do believe someone said Amazing Spider-Man 2 earlier. There
Yeah,
goes your answer.
yeah, yeah,
All
yeah.
right. I'll say this. A movie with too many characters can seem a bit overwhelming.
It's hard to focus on one person.
Exactly. That's the thing.
And that's kind of my problem with Avengers, the first one. One of my problems with that is that it felt like Iron Man and his sidekicks.
And it didn't feel like Hawkeye was part of the story.
Hawkeye was horrible in
It was
Avengers. I
under
believe
my control
better.
half the movie though.
I mean, it's kind of my problem with X-Men too. Wolverine's obviously the main focus in most of them.
And Cyclops was supposed to be the real leader of the team.
Yeah, you never do, and they just messed up Cyclops. They didn't do anything with him in the first. I mean, Cyclops got some cool scenes in the first movie.
What about the second movie?
He got knocked out like half the movie, and he
I
didn't do
totally
much.
forgot about that.
Third movie, he died at the beginning, pretty
Yep.
much, and he gets a cameo on Days of Future Past.
And in X-Men Origins, he barely did anything.
I mean, I don't know why they had to connect Cyclops and Wolverine together if they never were going to go back to it.
What was the
Well,
point of doing
my thoughts on too many characters is like, for me, I had no problem with Wonder Woman and Batman and Superman. I had no problem with doing that stuff. But the problem is, with Iron Man 2, his reason why I'm against it. Why? Because I love the Amazing Spider-Man 2. The movie had its flaws, but I love the movie. I thought it was a real good movie. The problem with that movie was they was thinking about Amazing Spider-Man 3 and 4. They didn't focus on the story. They
See,
didn't.
and that's something I have with Man of Steel. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people are saying Man of Steel was like the destruction was to set up for Batman versus Superman. They're going to refer to it like, I don't like when a movie sets up for another movie. That's not the point of a movie.
Yeah.
That's my problem with Iron Man 3 and Thor 2. They just feel like they were setting up for other movies.
Yep.
Because how I feel about it, how I feel about movies is, like I said before, I'm not knocking Fox, Sony, Marvel. I'm not knocking no studio for spanning your universe. But I believe that, okay, by third film, set your universe up, okay, you throw a little Easter egg in there, but don't mess up the story. That's why Iron Man 2 is not a bad film. It's just that it felt like a commercial for the Avengers. Like,
I don't think Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3 are bad film, but they're bad Iron Man films to me compared to Iron Man 1. But I love that one.
I enjoyed Iron Man 2 better than 1, to be honest with you.
Hey, War Machine fixes everything.
Yeah.
But he got screwed in third though. He got screwed in third film though.
That man became the Iron Patriot. He looks
That
lame.
was good armor. The design for the Iron Patriot armor, that was nice.
No, it was nice, but the I don't know why they did it. They never. There's not really a reason.
And
What,
nowadays,
you cool with the Mandarin twist though?
they're making the
I
Iron
hated
Patriot
that. I
armor.
hated that twist, but it's not like I'm not one of those people who fault the movie just because of that. I didn't like.
I want to say this, man. I want to say this about that Mandarin twist thing. I know a lot of people out there. I know about the Mandarin origin, so I know a little bit about the character. Personally, he wasn't that special in the first place. Like he basically, you take the magical rings away, he's just another bland villain. Personally, so I mean, personally, I didn't care about him
Hey,
getting
I liked
killed.
them, and I liked that animated show. Oh, another CGI show I liked was Iron Man Armored
Armored
Adventures.
Adventures. Yeah.
You liked him when he was a kid?
I mean,
Yeah, that show was pretty good.
it
And
He
how
was
they
was
good.
good,
I'll
but he
admit
was
that
good.
didn't feel
But I
like
didn't
I
like.
didn't feel like
I
Tony
don't know,
Stark.
man. I'm on the fence with that show. That show was pretty cool for what it did.
It was cool, but
Yeah. But I like what they did with Pepper though, when they give her the little rescue armor though. Like I liked that though. That
yeah,
was
it only took them 2 seasons.
yeah, that was kind of cool. What you got like to see Iron Man 4 though? This is the last topic though.
Nah.
Nah.
Yeah.
No,
After,
who would they use as the villain?
I'm not gonna say 3 left a bad taste in my mouth, but it doesn't. It
I
set my
will.
it set my expectation for the next one if they were to create a sequel for 3. It
That
set
shit
it
was
low,
good, man.
very low. So
Okay, I'm gonna look at this, and I'm looking at a list of villains that they could probably use for Iron Man 4.
I mean, if it's
I would.
just egghead.
What, MODOK? No.
Hey,
Nah,
MODOK,
man.
they have
Nah.
to do him right. I don't know if they're gonna pull off a floating head.
you know what? In order,
Here's my choice of villains that they could probably use: Titanium Man, MODOK, Living Laser,
Dynamo.
or Fing
Actually,
Fang
those
Foom.
are some really good choices, actually. I don't know if Living Laser could be like the big villain though.
I want to see Crimson Dynamo because Crimson Dynamo's a good villain.
Oh yeah, they haven't done him yet, have they?
Yeah, Crimson Dynamo as well.
I'd like to see it. Something about the Mandarin. Um, Look, I don't like the Trist, but I see why they did it because
It made sense.
you know how much people would be complaining if they had some Asian dude like 10 rings that had that Asian accent with a Fu Manchu mustache, you know, and the people gonna be
But
complaining.
you know what? I want to say this too about the Mandarin thing because make it interesting. My bad, to cut you off.
No, it's good. I was done.
Oh, my bad. You know what I'm saying is like when people talk about something. Well, I hate the Mandarin too. It's like first of all, I want to ask somebody a logical question. How they gonna make old Ben Kingsley fight a man in an armor suit? One question and use martial arts. One question. How they gonna make that believable? I'm just saying.
A wizard.
Don't know. I don't know.
Hey, see, the only way I'm going out and watching Iron Man 4 is if LeBron James is the villain. Then I will buy that movie.
LeBron James. He already is the villain.
Hey,
LeBron James. I don't care what nobody say. LeBron James is the reason Shaq left. He's the reason Shaq
And
left.
LeBron is special, man. I'm not a LeBron fan, so personally.
He wants too much attention.
Yeah.
He has it already. He already got too much.
I know he wants more. I don't know how much you think he can get.
I'm a KD fan. I'm a KD fan. So
I'm a Kobe fan. I like Kobe just because I hate LeBron.
I'm a Garnett.
I'm a
Kevin
Kobe
Garnett.
fan. I am a Kobe fan. I have Kobe.
I'm a Lakers fan too. I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm a Kobe and KD fan. But LeBron, nah, you can take he overrated. Yeah.
Hey,
Well, he's
I like-
overrated.
hey,
He's overrated. Whoa.
I like
whoa.
Shaq.
I mean,
I like-
overhyped as far as for what he is though. As far as people, they talking about he was
Hey,
like.
I won't lie. He's possibly one of the top. He's in the top 10 best basketball players ever.
Top five.
top
Top
five.
five.
I'm
Okay,
saying
top five.
top five, but he ain't got no clutch gene though, man. Far from clutch.
Whoa. He had some clutch moments back when he first started in Cleveland.
Yeah, when he was young.
He was clutch, but he went clutch in Miami though.
Oh no, not at all.
Okay, let's be serious about this. Shaq is the best.
Okay, all right. Can we not stop talking about basketball?
No,
players?
Shaq is like the black rock. Like the black. He has so much charisma, and he's so big.
It was Shaq was big. In my opinion, if I could either choose between Shaq, a bit like young Shaq, or the Dwight Howard right now, I would have to choose Shaq.
And you guys remember that horrible movie Shaq did for DC? Steel.
Theo, let's
Yes.
That
Yes.
suit was so horrible.
I was listening to the audio commentary on the comic book cast.
Yeah, I saw they did one.
I was listening on the comic book cast audio commentary on that thing. Man, that joke was funny. They were making fun of him and everything.
Yeah, man.
Like, well, I was watching Steel because they got it on they got free movies on demand. I was watching it. I was like, this movie is terrible, man.
Like, just look at the costume that he's wearing. Just look at the
Oh
costume.
my god. Man. I wonder if Steel is the reason Iron Man 1 is so good.
Because, like, first of all, but what I'm gonna say is that movie had some moments to think about. You could take it like the moment where he was chasing the guy down and the guy shoot him and all. Like that was a superhero movie. I was like, okay, pretty good movie, but that movie was terrible, man. Ray
Hey,
J.
what did you guys think of the Jonah Hex movie?
Oh my
That movie
god.
was terrible.
I
Mm,
don't know why they gave him a movie. I don't know how Jonah Hex got a movie
Jonah Hex is
before.
boring to me.
I
I hate.
haven't
Not
heard of
that
Jonah
popular
Hex
of
in
a
a while.
character anyway.
I
He's
don't
just like
know. I want
Jonah
to
he's a
know why
Hex.
Western
DC
DC
would waste
character.
money on getting. Why would DC waste money on making a Jonah Hex movie? And that was before they even had a Green Lantern
I
movie.
know they didn't make.
Exactly.
I know they didn't make nearly as much profit as they really thought they were gonna make on that movie.
I
But
don't
they
know.
chose whatchamacallit, Josh Brolin to play Jonah.
And
who
Josh
had-
Brolin is now Thanos. Go figure.
I don't know, man. That Jonah Hex movie was a failed attempt to gain some popularity. I guess if that's what they were trying to do.
I don't know why they would do it. Like that's kind of one of my problems with Suicide Squad. Like you might want to do your big characters first.
Right. I'd rather sit down and play Sonic 2006 than watch that movie over again.
Whoa, that's not. Whoa, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
He said it's not that bad.
I kid you not. I'd rather watch Batman and Robin than
Okay,
Sonic
no,
06.
I don't want to hear that movie.
What about
I do not want to hear
Spawn?
that movie's title. I do not want to hear that movie's title.
Ugh. Okay, since you okay, I'll call it Robin and Batman.
What about Spawn with Michael J. White though?
Wait, what movie?
Spawn.
I think I saw that
When
one.
you played the guy when he was sent to hell after he was sending targets and
Spawn?
his wife.
Wait, Ghost Ray. Wait, what are we talking about?
Spawn with Michael J.
Oh,
White.
Spawn. Oh, I love the character, but that movie wasn't that good. It was
I
okay.
did not like the way they designed his suit.
I'll be back.
It was pretty much the same as the Venom suit.
Yeah, it was. But just minus all the tentacles coming out your body.
Hey, I want Spawn movie. I want to reboot Spawn because Spawn is actually a pretty cool character to me.
He better than Luke Cage though.
I don't like Luke Cage either. I can't lie. He's not.
I hate the character, man. I do not like Luke Cage, like, because we're gonna discuss on the next podcast, like the Luke Cage cast. I'm like,
I heard
But
about it.
that was confirmed.
Yes, it's confirmed.
Hey, I don't like Luke Cage enough for him to even have his own short.
I like Jessica Jones though. She's an interesting character, but
She's Spider Woman, right?
All day.
I don't think so. Though.
Hey, I don't care about Luke Cage. Just tell me who's Iron Fist. I love Iron Fist. I love Iron Fist and Daredevil.
The show I'm excited for the Daredevil. So I almost said the Daredevil.
Hey, that Daredevil may be as good as Arrow, like season 2. Looks like it. It looks like it. I mean, it could be. Hey, I really like the character of Daredevil.
They said in Netflix series they're gonna go really dark. They said they're gonna go to darker tone for Daredevil.
Yeah, that's one of my criticisms about the Marvel universe is that it all feels too lighthearted. Like you don't. I never felt a serious moment in it.
They said
when the time when the Daredevil movie was coming out, we thought the movie looked so good, and as we look back, we find out it was that bad.
When the Daredevil movie first came out, I saw it on DVD at my friend's house, and I remember watching trailers of that movie. I got so hyped. I was like, it's like a red Batman. I remember saying that.
I was like, is this? When I first saw it, I was young. I was like, is that Spider-Man? And then I saw the D on it. Just like, oh, it's Daredevil.
Hey, I love Daredevil. That whole design thing with the D and the D, that's awesome. That movie was. I don't even consider it being Ben Affleck's fault. More as the movie just.
That movie was beyond terrible, man. That movie was,
It's like, hey, do you guys have actors you feel bad for? Like they're good actors, but they get crappy movies.
Ryan Reynolds.
Exactly. I was gonna say Ryan Reynolds. Green Lantern wasn't his fault. It was just a bad movie.
Man, Green Lantern was just terrible altogether, man. That movie was beyond terrible, man.
Yeah, man. I mean, the one part I liked about it was that one was like Mark Strong as Sinestro. He was pretty. I actually liked him as Sinestro.
But you know what pissed me off about Green Lantern though? Like at the end of the movie was so. I mean, when they kind of like, do the Easter egg in there where Sinestro gets the yellow ring and he becomes part of he forms Mr. Core. I was like, okay. That was that was a dumb Easter egg though. Personally, I don't care what nobody said. That was just stupid right there.
I want to see a film adaptation of the Sinestro Corpse War because that was one of Jeff Johns' greatest comic book achievements right there.
I want to see that, but I want to see. Avengers is going all out, so I say we get a Justice League movie based around the like whole War of the Light thing, where like different like characters got rings, like the Flash got the blue ring.
The War of Light and the Blackest Night.
Yeah, the Blackest Night, exactly. All the characters get rings and stuff. Like Superman gets whole, Batman's get fair. That would be a seller. Justice League.
The hardest part being to sell that is basically making it believable, taking what happened in the comic into a movie. That's gonna be the hard part, though.
That's like a 3-part movie. Just imagine the hype when
that would sell though.
It would definitely sell.
Imagine the hype of like 10 years from now. DC has done some pretty decent movies, and it's like Justice League, and then wait for it, Brightest Day. Imagine all the fans in like Comic-Con.
They will feel happy about that.
I would. I can tell you when I saw the name Infinity War for Avengers 3, I was so hyped.
I was like, oh yes, and then when I saw Thanos with the gauntlet, I was like, yes.
And then it was like part 1. I was like, then with the part 2, and I was, I can't tell you, man. So Avengers Part 2 and Justice League Part 2 can't come out the same year. What do you guys think about that?
Interesting. That is interesting, you know? I mean, how I feel about it is technically is like, if you boil it down to what it is, I just think, to me personally, my honest opinion, Justice League 2, I don't know, man. I don't like 2-part movies and stuff. It should just be all one movie. It should be all one. It should just be one movie, not two. Cause like, I don't know. I'm on the fence of that.
Hey, if you're gonna make a 2-part movie, might as well just make a sequel.
Yeah.
I really don't understand. That's why I agree. Like, I don't understand movies that have parts to it.
Mostly the book movies.
Like Harry Potter.
Okay, Harry Potter. Yeah, but that's not really like a superhero type feel for like when it comes to movies.
I don't think superhero movies should have 2 parts.
Yeah, if superhero movies had 2 parts, it would, in my opinion, it just makes it.
Because I hate movies that end with cliffhangers. I really do.
Me too.
I hate, like, just imagine the movie ends, Justice League Part 1 ends with freaking Superman dead or something. Then you gotta, I hate cliffhangers.
True.
I hate
coming in at the end saying Darkseid is coming.
Oh yeah, something sad, like Superman dies, or Hal Jordan or John Stewart comes in like Darkseid's coming, and then the movie just ends. I'm like, I'm not gonna cheer. I'm mad. I want to see the rest. You just can't have it like that. I gotta end it 2 years later. Screw that.
I mean, cause how I feel about superhero genre, I love superhero genre. My favorite genre besides romantic comedies. But my thing with superhero movies is like, ending that one, man. Look, I ain't trying. Stop dragging it out, man. End it, man. So we get other heroes, and that's how I want it. Like, I want new IPs, man.
I'm glad that Marvel doesn't have. I want them to have the rights, but I'm glad Marvel doesn't have the rights to Spider-Man, X-Men, and Fantastic Four. Because if they have, I want them to have the rights, but when I think about it, I'm like,
they might do something worse.
I feel like when
not even that. The movies can be good, but my problem with it is they get Spider-Man and X-Men. They have to take out some movies.
I just feel like when some companies take over certain superheroes or leagues or whatever, they just ruin it sometimes.
But even if they don't ruin it, my problem with it is let's say Marvel gets Spider-Man.
Shout out to Dante.
If they want to make like a Spider-Man series, what movies do they stop making? Do they stop making Thor movies? Do they stop making Black Panther movies? Because eventually Black Panther's going to get a sequel.
I say stop making Black Panther because to the casual superhero fan, they don't really they would enjoy a Thor movie over a Black Panther movie.
I'd rather see a Black Panther movie over an Ant-Man movie.
I'm so mad at Ant-Man. You got the question though. This is a funny question. You excited for that Black Panther movie though?
I'm excited. Yeah.
That Black Panther movie got me that hyped. That hype.
The most Marvel film I'm hyped up for.
I am too, because if it sucks,
I mean, let's be honest, guys. Marvel's winning right now in the films. Do you think they can mess up Black Panther though?
No.
Okay. If they mess up I want to see. The only Marvel movie I think is gonna suck is Ant-Man.
Yeah.
I don't think Ant-Man has the appeal
I
to
think
me.
Ant-Man gonna be good though. I think Ant-Man gonna be surprised. It's gonna surprise a lot of people. I'm giving him a shot.
Because it's
I
kind of
think
flying under the radar a little bit.
yeah, I mean you compare Ant-Man to all these other movies, Black Panther, Captain Marvel, and Humans. Hey, I think Ant-Man should have been introduced in the original Avengers. Like,
Nah. It was good that he came in when he came in.
I mean, I hope Ant-Man's good, but I don't know if he can do his own movie. All I'm saying.
Like what you guys, because we're going to discuss in this podcast. But do you think, because this my thing with me. I'm gonna say this gonna be deep, and I'm pretty sure we all black males, we can differ. All right, because basically, Black Panther deals with the history of Africa, right? You got Nelson Mandela, apartheid, 20 years, spent 20 years in prison for apartheid. African, all this great, rich history of Africa. And my biggest fear, I say this all the time, like me being a black man, you guys being black men, you can kind of relate to what I'm trying to say is that Marvel, when you got a white director directing this, he can mess this up. I'm saying you should get somebody, a black, get a director that's from Africa. And
As soon as they say that, somebody's gonna call racist. I promise you.
Huh?
I just feel like they
director
can't,
from 12 Years as a Slave.
right? I just feel like they can't really grasp the concept of how African Americans would react in certain situations
That's what I'm
because
trying to say. Yeah, that's what I'm
they're
trying to say.
not-
I'm
well,
not saying
I hate
racist can't
actually.
factor, but
Let
you
me
should get
correct
somebody
myself.
who's black.
Get the guy who did Lion King.
Yeah, let me correct
12 Years
myself
as a
though.
Slave, or
I
12
hate
Years
saying
as a Slave.
I
Yeah,
hate
that
saying
movie was good.
African
I remember
American
about that.
because not everybody's African American. Like I'm not African American. I'm black. So I feel
I
like
know.
he wouldn't be able. I feel like he
Hey,
wouldn't.
go ahead.
My
Go ahead,
bad. But I feel like he wouldn't be able to grasp the concept of how a black hero would react.
I have
Yeah,
a question
yeah,
for you guys. You know characters like Black Panther and Aquaman. They
Yeah.
where they live. They live in different places other than just America.
yeah.
Or Green Lantern. They're like characters who like were they like Green Lanterns in space, Black Panthers Wakanda, Aquaman's Atlantis. Do you guys think like their stories should happen in their actual homes?
Yeah, yeah.
That makes
My
sense. That
biggest
does
problem
make
with
sense.
Green Lantern is that it was on Earth mostly instead of in space.
It would add a whole new appeal to different fans like that. Shout out to my friend Dante because he was actually talking about this. He said that it should happen in their own homes. It would be more variety of places or scenes in the movies,
Yeah,
Right.
I would like Aquaman to be like mostly Atlantis.
right?
Yeah, like have him go against Black Manta in Atlantis.
Yeah. Hey, what origin do you guys think is they're gonna go for Aquaman? They're gonna
I
go for
think they're
like
gonna go for the New 52 origin because that seems to be the most hyped origin for Aquaman.
it is. I don't want them to go for the origin that Justice League Dawn of Atlantis is going, where he's not like. Do you guys think he's gonna be born in Atlantis or he's gonna be like
He's not the
with his
king.
father?
Yeah. I mean, because I feel about just going back to the Black Panther movie. I feel like the movie for me. I think it's not gonna be a terrible movie, but I'm scared of it because Marvel. Like, I'm not saying here's the thing, man. I say this all the time. When you got a white company give them a black character most of the time, and Black Panther. Let's just erase that movie still. That movie was beyond terrible. Black Panther can have the potential to become the best black superhero movie ever of all time.
It really can.
Right.
I would.
Hey,
I
what do
would,
you guys think about Cyborg? Him getting a movie.
Nah,
I don't
I
care.
can see that.
No,
I was surprised Cyborg's getting a movie. To me, Cyborg will always be a Teen Titan and a supporting character.
Yeah.
I would rather watch a Static Shock movie than watch a Cyborg.
I want to.
Shock's not
but
really a
I'm afraid
real.
They're gonna hurt him.
So yeah, Static Shock's not really like some people don't really consider him a superhero, but in my opinion, with the lack of black superheroes that's been throughout the past few decades, like I would rather watch.
Hey, did you guys know that in the comics Richie was gay?
Yeah.
Who?
We knew that. I knew that. I knew that going in.
Yeah.
Who's gay?
Richie.
But the
Like
white
his best
dude.
friend.
Oh,
Yeah,
Gear.
Gear. And the original Static Shock comics were actually pretty mature, deeper.
Right.
Like they were talking about gangbanging.
Like what's the dude name who wrote what's the dude who wrote Static Shock? Dwayne McDuffie. Now he was alive and they let him direct actually
Like he died?
the movie. Huh?
He died?
Dwayne McDuffie, the guy who wrote for Static Shock though.
Is he dead? Oh, I just lost hope in some of the world. But go ahead.
Is he dead or he's still alive?
He's dead. I said if he was alive and they let him be part of Black Panther, be part of the Black Panther project, I'd be cool with that. What I'm saying is like Black Panther's type of movie where it's like I'm excited for it because I've been wanting to see Black Panther for a very long time. But I'm saying I'm like I don't think of why I don't understand Marvel how much that's a lot of pressure right there. You're dealing with Africa. You know, Africa got so much rich history going on. And when you think about when you did like think about Nelson Mandela just died. What year died Nelson Mandela died last year? Right? Didn't died last year? Didn't he? He
Yeah.
died last year. They can touch into 20 years of apartheid and Nelson Mandela's death and how that impacted Africa and the Wakanda and stuff. Like for me, that's how I'm thinking. Like I'm thinking like a black male. Like I'm not thinking.
It's like it's not a part of like the rest of Africa. They cut themselves off.
See, but the thing is, what they're gonna try to do is make Africa full of huts and things like that. What a white America perceives to be Africa, but they don't really realize Africa isn't really much different from the United States because they have the same type of infrastructure and buildings and things like us
If
too.
you want like a good idea of how they should make the Black Panther movie, just watch that Black Panther TV show for a moment.
Is it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's
All right,
it
I'm
should
gonna
be.
start watch it tonight.
I mean, the animation isn't the best, but the story and the look is just awesome.
Yeah, for me, I mean, animation for an animated show like if it's not that good, I wouldn't really care if the story is actually.
I mean, they kind of look like puppets, like animated puppets. It's
yeah.
hard for me to explain it to you. I mean, it's still good though, and you get a cameo of the X-Men.
True.
Beat by Juggernaut.
So this is that's the final topic. Any guys closing thoughts, guys?
My closing statement for today is I'm gonna go out and purchase Sonic 2006 and
Don't come back to the stream.
and,
Come back to the podcast.
and you guys need to check my channel on Monday. I'll be posting a Sonic 2006 walkthrough. Thank you.
I'm not checking. I will pay somebody to hack your channel. It's killing.
XT, I'll give you a warning. Well, not a warning. I'm going to give you some advice. Be careful of the negative reviews that you might get.
I'll hunt you down.
No,
Right.
but seriously, like my for real closing statement is thanks for having me on the podcast today. It was actually pretty cool, a lot cooler than I expected, and hopefully this Black Panther movie turns out right. And I'm gonna start watching these Star Wars movies, trying to get into Star Wars, but that's pretty much it. And Thanos has to die.
Talk about Thanos.
Well, my final thoughts is, man, like I enjoy being with you guys. It's good, you know. When me, I'm gonna be start off with you guys before we end this thing. That when me and Black when I first started the comic crew, I wanted to get, I wanted to get guys that they look just like me. That's into geeky gaming. So when me and Black when we started off, even Black Wing to tell you, like when we first started off, like it was just me and him. And I would get other guests. So when I came across you, Tex, and I came across you, XT Nova, I was like, you guys different. And it's like Tex, if you got some guests, you got some people who want to tag along, that want to join the podcast, they can join it. XT, you got some guests. Because I got iPad, and I saw you one of your friends called Jay Roberts and
Yeah.
Skype. Well, I saw those two of those guys. They wanted to join it. I was trying to add. I added them to the comic crew, so I waited for them to add me back to the circle. So next, I don't know. Next time we do a podcast, you gotta come up. But next time, XT Nova, Tex, Black, when you guys come on with some topics, and we can actually fully address it. So not just me coming up with topics, and we can actually have a live discussion with that. And this time, I don't try to get some people in the chat because I really want to make it live up so people in the chat can ask us questions and stuff like that, and other stuff for me to discuss gaming. But that's my final thoughts. And Black, Wing, and Tex, what's your final thoughts?
Go ahead, Black.
Go ahead.
Hold on, I have my friend watching the podcast right now. He's like really in the comics. I think he's watching it right now. He was actually texting me. He was like, he wasn't. I sent him the link. He wasn't really expecting us to go deep. He was like, as soon as I heard Black Panther, I was like, holy shit, I gotta get on this. So he might. So next time we do the podcast.
What's your YouTube name?
His YouTube name?
Yeah.
I don't think he has like a channel. He just has a channel like to watch videos. That
That's still good. That's still good.
Yeah, his name is Dante.
I can add him to my circle, so.
Yeah,
he's watching right now.
Yeah, he's watching right now. His name
Black
is
Panther should have been cast by a white dude.
Go ahead.
No, Shia LaBeouf for Black Panther.
No.
Nah, man.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Any closing thoughts, Tex, and Black Wing?
Well, I gotta say, I just love being here with you guys because it's rare for me to find people in my background to actually do this stuff. Besides, because I'm in my teenage years,
Right.
and we live in a society where people don't really care about comic books or other stuff like this. Where it's just like mostly it's just younger kids. You don't see any teenagers talking about this unless you go to like a comic book convention.
True, true.
Yeah.
I feel you 100%. Like before, like I was starting to get into comics a little bit, but then like as soon as he was like, you should join the comic crew, I instantly did a whole bunch of research on superheroes or whatever because I got to catch up. I was like, these dudes probably know what they're talking about, so it is kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I'd say? Okay, well, I have quite a few things to say. First, let's start off. If you play Sonic 2006, I will hunt you down and kill you.
You know what? I'm posting a walkthrough. I'm posting a walkthrough with me and my friend Dante. We're gonna play it together.
I'll kill him too. Don't worry.
And every time we beat a level, I'm gonna be like, shout out to Blackwing.
Thanks.
I'm killing all of you. I think I'm playing.
Yeah.
2006. Play Sonic Boom. I might think about it. Okay, let's see. Thank you guys for having me.
I know, cause but I want to say this, and I want to say this for final thoughts to close the show out. HT, Tex, Black, we love you guys, man. We part of the comic crew. You guys share this video. We're gonna share this video. We're gonna try to get more people live into this thing, man. But y'all guys, Blackwing, Tex, XT, y'all guys invite some people. I'm gonna send y'all the link to the thing. Send the link to your friends.
I seen the video. I made a comment on it.
Yeah. Send some links to some friends, some YouTubers, personally. It's like for me, I'm trying to get some women, some females that's into comics, some women that's into comics. They can join the comic crew and be part of this thing, man. But peace, one love. I enjoyed you guys. Love pondering with you guys. And when is a good time for y'all next? When is a good time y'all want to do a podcast next time?
I'm free anytime. This Friday, yesterday I just had some friends come over, so I was like, I don't want to like dismiss them and then go off and do the podcast for some hours.
I do that so much.
but whenever I'm good, like whenever now.
Okay. Blackwing, you?
Any weekend doesn't matter.
I just got to keep updated. I gotta like start checking my Google Plus more often because I totally missed those messages. I think how late was I today? Like 2 hours late?
Probably like an hour.
Yeah, an hour late.
Yeah, I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. We've been on for a very long time. I don't know how long this thing gonna be, but
it was a good episode.
Blackwing, when you free again?
I would say maybe we could do this around during like the Christmas break, I guess.
True.
That's a good time. They give us enough time because we got when I want to do this show, I like to have topics. Because sometimes we can go off the head. I prefer the show to be organized for us to have topics in hand so we can discuss it. And then at the end of the show we chat about whatever. But it's good talking to you guys. Love you guys, man.
I do need to vent to somebody because I know I'm not gonna get nothing. I'm gonna get knowing my Christmas. I'm gonna get Batman Arkham Origins Sonic 06.
Oh.
That's my Christmas, man.
He said Sonic 06.
That's my Christmas. I'm gonna get it. It's probably gonna come with an Xbox. I don't even have one, so I gotta focus to play it again.
What would you do if you checked your mail one day and you saw Sonic 06 and it said signed by Chris Littleton? What would you
I might just do that too. Get your address, buy you the game.
Okay, well, you can sign another one in hell then. I can't do it. I'm not even the biggest fan of Sonic himself. My favorite character is Knuckles, but that's not the point. I hate that game. Good day.
Anybody wants to get more close before we go before we end the podcast?
It was nice to be here, and I am so serious. I really do hate Sonic 06.
All right, man, we get it.
Okay. As long as y'all don't bring it up next time, I will never bring it up again. I can promise you I won't bring it up.
Oh,
I know to get you for Christmas then.
Another closing statement. EA, can you please calm down with making these battlefields that nobody wants? Can you go back to making Fight Nights and Skate 3? All right, damn it, I've been playing.
Amen to that, bro.
The game
Amen,
has been
amen.
out since I was in elementary school, and I'm still waiting on Skate 4 and a Fight Night round, whatever. All right, I know some of you guys aren't really into sports games, but I don't really care about the Battlefield series after the bad taste that Battlefield 4 left in my mouth.
Yes, another broken, glitchy game.
Yes, it was a good game at the core, but they're just now starting to fix it, and it's coming to the end of the life cycle.
Well, look at the bright side. They fixed it more than they fixed Sonic 06.
Oh, yeah.
He hate that game. He hate that game.
That's
I
my
know.
most hated game. It really is. It really, like every
Hey,
other
you know
game I can
what,
think of,
my-
I
my-
feel
my-
like it's better.
My most hated game. Let me in this podcast was Arkham Origins. Hate that game. Fuck that piece of shit
too.
game.
What about Deadpool? What about Deadpool, huh?
What about the
Oh yeah,
Deadpool?
Deadpool gotta go too, man. Deadpool, yeah, man.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
I might
yeah,
just
man,
have to,
yeah,
I might
man.
just have to tear these posters down tonight. All
Nah,
these, all these posters
keep
gotta
those,
go
keep
tonight.
those posters. You better keep those posters up.
Nah, I'm gonna just spray paint over the posters. Say I hate Chris Littleton. That's what's gonna be on the poster. They ain't gonna be Deadpool no more. What? Who's Deadpool? I don't know. Who's Chris Littleton? Shh. I'm gonna have to go that way.
All right, they have a good night, y'all. Peace, man.
Yeah.
All right, you
All right,
too.
y'all.
All right, man.
All right, Tex. All right, back to Black Wing.
Yeah. See y'all later.
All right, then, man.
Peace, Chris.
All right.
Peace, y'all.
Mm.